Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Disgusting Purple Syrup. I don't know what kind of tree this came out of, but I ain't eat it. No, I know it's not purple. Give it a break. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to DPS, the podcast where a bunch of nerdy friends hang out, talk about gaming, talk about whatever, talking about Glenn Danzig, and hopefully he can get a soundtrack going for us.
God damn it. I didn't think you were going to bring that in here. That's
Field Bell over 30 seconds. That's a start.
God, that's my goal.
That's a record.
Tonight, your hosts, we've got Rich, we've got Dylan, I'm Greg, and we got two special guests. We have Toddthegator, aka Todd, and KingsleyMac, aka Mike.
Yes.
Two hosts.
You remembered.
I remember. I remember things. Two hosts from the Guardian Downcast podcast. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you, guys. What's up?
Glad to be
What's
here.
everybody up to? Yeah.
Both are back, returning.
back.
Although this is the first time you guys are both here at the same time, right? Kingsley, you're the three timers club now.
I think I am three timers. Yeah, I was solo last time, and then was I solo the first time too?
No, first time I think.
No, you had
Sin. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
It was right before.
Sin keeps forgetting.
It was right before he became host for GDC. I think I remember that podcast episode. Yeah.
Sin.
Although
That name sounds familiar, but
Sin who? Sennheiser?
He's selling some cars somewhere on the East Coast.
pickle friends
Although
here.
He'll be joining us live from his car in a minute.
Yeah, right. He's like, "Motherfucker, you know who I am."
he forgets that he was on though, so technically you could argue that you were on solo.
There you go.
There
It
you
can
go.
work out that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Do I remember
Easily
him being there?
spinnable,
Maybe he
yeah.
wasn't.
How have you gentlemen been?
Yeah.
Oh, chilling.
Yeah, it's a new time for Destiny too. Good or bad, it's new. Either way. No, I'm doing good. It's summer, man. My summers are always crazy. It's trying to make content, trying to podcast, trying to work, trying to pay bills, trying to make a living, keep my guys busy. It's just a lot going on right now. So
Battling humidity.
yeah. Oh my God, it is oppressive. This is a time of the year where you earn your stripes as a Floridian. If you can make it through July, August, and September in Florida, then I'll call you a Floridian. If you're hiding in the AC all day, no, that's not the same. So yeah, otherwise real good.
Does the temperature change drastically once you get to like October, November? Because I feel like, at least for us in the northern states,
Yeah.
if that October is warmer, we know the rest of the winter is going to be like brutal.
I know up north, your seasons come very abruptly, right? Like October, you'll just get that cold front, and then it'll just stay cold, right? We'll get a cold front. I call it a cool front. Like October, we may get to a high of like 85, and then next week it could be 90 again. I guess you could say we don't really have a season. We just kind of gradually get a little bit cooler until Christmas and February, and then we slowly start getting hotter again. There's really no seasons in Florida.
I think this year is going to be screwed up because Canada can't get itself under control.
Yeah.
Being on fire. So,
Yeah.
I know our air quality is shit right now over here.
Yeah, I was just say you've been dealing with that, and we just started getting that fire smoke to come over here. Our air quality started getting pretty bad yesterday. I feel like I'm taking Sudafed and allergy medication, like it's Tic Tacs.
I generously remind all the Canadians in our server every day that it's their fault. So
it is their fault.
Yeah, like get it together.
Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, they get a holiday yesterday and we get smoke
Dawn.
in our
So
Quiet, even though we haven't heard from him. Living up to the name.
Yeah. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. I know
Thanks,
we
guys.
have a couple things to talk about, and we got plenty of questions in the Discord to answer. Some of them are our usual insanity, so that might take a while to answer. So I guess in that case, I'm gonna let you guys. I'll let you guys choose. Would you like to answer questions first, or would you like to go deep dive into the conversations we were going to talk about tonight? Because I feel like both are going to
go for a while.
Yeah,
go until the top 10. Yeah.
Dude, I love the idea of questions first, but I'm chill, whatever.
Yeah, Kingsley's tired of the old cookie cutter segmented stuff. I'm sure he likes chaos. That's fine.
Chaos. Let's fast fire. Let's go.
All right, chaos mode. Start with
Speed
the
run
first
times
one.
2.
First question. On an average day, how many pigeons can you carry?
you motherfucker.
Do they have to be alive?
You know,
Whoa! We just talked about this last night.
I don't do bird control, but that is part of my repertoire. I can do it.
So
licensed for
put a little bit backstory on this question. Belle, myself, and Ed were on PTP last night for their 420 episode. So Greg sent a question in: how many pigeons can you carry? And in our wonderful state of our minds where we were at, I did the loophole. I asked if the pigeons had to be dead or alive.
Great man.
That's why I'm freaking out, because I was like, "Whoa, deja vu."
me and Rodimus have twisted minds.
I'm going to say, let's make them alive.
Okay. Ooh, that changes
alive
drastically.
That doesn't change my number.
Oh, why'd you ask it?
No, because dead or alive, I guess it would be that same number. But if I'm using a bird net and like doing bird control,
yeah,
like
but if they're dead, I feel like you could smush them together.
Yeah, you're right.
To make ultimate pigeon.
All right, alive. I would say probably
wild.
35 maybe, and probably in most bird nets out there that we can use.
Nice.
I think my only question would have to be, what do you define as carry? Are you technically carrying them on your shoulder if they're sitting on your shoulder alive?
Oh no,
like you're
no, they're in a net, and I'm carrying them like Santa Claus behind my back.
Sack over your shoulder.
So
the sack.
Last night we had the stipulation of like you had to use what you carry with you on a day-to-day basis. That was the stipulation that we used. Yeah.
But Gator runs the pesticide business, so he carries it in that day.
That's true, and that means he always has his truck as well.
For the record, I don't do bird control, so I'll be fair. I'll play along. I can do it. I'm licensed for it, but I care not to kill birds and stuff. Because birds aren't real.
What about squirrels? Did you take out squirrels?
I have no problem killing a squirrel.
Okay.
Those things are basically rodents with a furry tail.
Do you have the multicolored squirrels down there, or are they one color?
No, they're pretty boring. The ones up north are much cooler. The ones up north are beefy, man. They're like muscular and huge because they gotta endure that cold. But down in Florida, man, they got flip flops on. They're just chill. They're lean. They don't have any fat on them. I mean, they're laying under a tree and they're chewing all your wires in your attic. I mean, they nest in your overhangs in your house. It's just a great thing. I do not like squirrels.
Bastards come up to your door looking for food.
Oh, I've gone to Disney World, actually Disney Springs, where there's lots of restaurants that are outside. We eat outside of a place called Deluxe Burger, which I'm sure some of you guys have been at. And this one guy kept feeding this squirrel like French fries. Well, the squirrel started getting more aggressive, and finally the squirrel just took over his meal, just started chowing down on it. I'm like, that's what you get, dude. Feeding it. You don't feed the animals, man. But yeah, I digress.
So one of the things that made me think of that question was when I went back to Philly and met up with Fluffy and the guys to go see Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels. When I got to the airport, I was waiting for Fluffy. There was a woman feeding pigeons inside the baggage claim area of the airport. So it was just kind of like, people were like, what?
Welcome to Philly.
Like, yeah, welcome to Philly, where the pigeons are at. Like, you could theoretically, I guess if you had a suitcase at the airport, you could probably fit like 15 pigeons, I guess, in your suitcase. And then one in each pocket.
Then my answer is 0 because they'll all run from me.
I know. I'll play along and say 0 too, because A, I don't want to carry any, and B, if it has to be with what you have with you, then I don't have anything good to carry them anyway. So
yeah,
I usually have a backpack. I could stuff 4 in a backpack and then hold 2, so 6.
Yeah.
That's I don't want them in my backpack.
They'll see me coming and just run and scatter. So I'd never find one. They're too fast for this old guy.
They won't even fly. They'll just like kind of quickly walk and just kind of bob their heads.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We have 2 follow-up questions for this. Follow-up 1.
What?
How many Central Park pigeons could you take in a fight? The answer is none.
Yeah, I was going to say like 0.
Not messing with
never
them.
been up against one. Couldn't answer that question.
Yeah, different breed.
Different breed. New York, I mean, I don't know what the pigeon situation's like, but I know like in New York, they have 3 different species of rats, and each one controls a different section of the city. And that's not a joke. Like that's like the northern part of New York City has its own rat population. Central New York City has its own rat population, and Southern New York City has its own rat population, and they're all different species. So it's territorial. So I'm sure the pigeons are the same way.
That's where the mob got their idea from.
They saw people making deals with pigeons, and they're like, "That's it. That's what we're gonna do.
That's it. That's what we're gonna do."
Well, technically, Norway rats are the big rats that you see in New York. Those are Norway rats. But the ones that we get mainly in Florida are called roof rats. They're actually from Norway too. They're Norwegian roof rats, but they're think of a squirrel-sized rat. You can pull the tail to its front nose. Can't do that with those stubby little tails on those big Norway rats. So that's the ones you guys are dealing with. They're like size of a cat if they eat enough and they got a good environment.
Jesus,
huge. No thanks. To get technical for the follow.
I am so glad I grew up closer to LA than New York. We just didn't really have as many. Sure, you're getting problems like that. It's not like pigeons and rats are all over the place where I grew up.
What was the big vermin that you had to deal with?
I mean, I don't know. And I guess I was lucky enough to not live in like poor housing. I'm sure there's cockroaches and stuff, but like really probably like the biggest thing if you get like outside of the city a little bit, just maybe raccoons or something. But yeah, it was seagulls more if you're by the beach. That was a bigger problem. Yeah.
They get aggressive.
Yeah.
So Kingsley's got bats. Got it.
Bats maybe, but never had any.
I grew up near the Jersey Shore, and the seagulls there are mean, evil birds. They will attack you just for the sandwich in your hand.
Yeah,
the seagulls there smoke cigarettes.
They
do go after the food way more than like other birds. Yeah, they will just grab it. Mm-hmm.
I will tell you though, I will put up a Canadian goose for any other animal in the Midwest.
I've heard.
They're meaner.
Yeah,
they're assholes. They're not mean. They're assholes. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. Don't rule out pelicans either, because pelicans down here in Florida, they can get aggressive
too. Yeah,
they got that big ass wooden beak on them, and they can really hurt you if they want to, especially if you're on a fishing boat or something and they want something.
Birds are kind of stupid. The only birds I really like are the colorful ones that live in the mountains.
That live longer than us.
The truth unfolds.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, look at that majestic falcon. It's stupid looking. I don't like it. It's not colorful enough.
And also it can fly. Fuck that thing.
Fuck it. It flies, has wings. Fuck that thing.
Birds need to stay in the wilderness. We don't need them in the city.
All right. Well, follow-up 2. How many coconuts can a Central Park pigeon carry?
2.
If it grasps it by the husk.
I mean, I guess the question is it African or European? And is it unladen?
That's what I was thinking. Unladen, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
One with each claw and then one in the mouth, so 3.
It's not about where it grabs, it's about weight ratios.
These pigeons must be huge. How many pounds are we talking about these pigeons? These pigeons in
I mean, a New York City pigeon is like a small dog.
It's the size of Greg's head.
Yeah, it's
bigger than a goose, or are we talking a little smaller than a goose? Okay,
I would say about the size of a chihuahua.
The size of a duck, realistically, like a full-grown duck.
What's the lifespan of a pigeon? I wonder.
Too long.
No one knows because baby pigeons don't exist. So
you're right. I've never seen a baby pigeon.
You're right,
dude. All right, sorry. I'll get off on a tangent.
No. We need to look this up. Pigeon lifespans. Now we need to know.
I've never seen a baby pigeon. You're right.
In the wild,
birds aren't real.
Well, they put in the wild and they put in quotes urban areas 3 to 5 years.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. However, in captivities and sanctuaries, they can live up to 15 to 24 years.
Whoa! Okay, that sounds more like it.
Who's keeping a pet pigeon like in a sanctuary?
No competition.
I mean,
that's just Martha.
Martha.
Oh, Martha. I mean, are they worried about like the pigeon becoming extinct? I don't know if that's possible. It's not like it's a condor or an eagle or something.
Statistically, I think it is impossible.
The largest pigeon on record is about, on average, the species is about 7, almost 8 pounds.
That's still pretty big. That's a heavy.
It's like the size of a cat. Yeah,
that's heavy.
Yeah,
Chihuahuas are what, 5 to 8 pounds, maybe.
Yep.
Jeez,
something like that.
And
big.
Their wingspan is 72 centimeters.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Convert that.
Rodimus, the Canadians aren't here.
Yeah, Imperial.
Imperial.
What the hell's a centimeter?
Their wingspan is about 2 feet.
I need somebody to convert this, please.
Okay.
I can't do math.
2 feet.
We speaking freedoms here.
Yeah. Okay. Another question. Question from Late Trucker. Question for the show. If you could turn any anime into a video game, what anime and how would it work? Would you play as a main character or would you do I'm not sure what this is, CAC? Oh, create a character. All right, that makes sense. And have it set up as more of a choose your own adventure type game. I mean, there's a lot of parts to this.
Not a great week for the guests. We don't watch anime much, either of us.
I don't do anime. This is a good time for me to go to the bathroom for this question.
We can skip this question.
Cyberpunk. Oh, wait, they did it the reverse way already.
Yeah.
Still very little anime.
Wait, I know.
Okay.
Let's remake Tron. I know it was an old video game, and then they made a newer anime Tron recently. Let's make a new Tron video game. Why not?
I actually think that's a great idea. Especially with that movie coming out. Why not have a Tron video game?
It'd be good. September, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe October.
Did you see? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do Kaiju number 8 and have it play like Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I was gonna say Kaiju number 7, but 8 it'll work.
I don't even talk about 9, dude. 9's a bitch.
You could do like Sea of Thieves and have it do One Piece.
Dude, that would be cool. I'd play that.
Or like make Skull and Bones, but make it One Piece.
I knew you're no. Don't do that.
I was just thinking like getting off the boat and like having adventures type of thing.
Oh, okay.
You will never live that game down, buddy.
Or like Black Flag. Maybe is that better? Do it like Black Flag.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's move on.
All right. I made you sad. I'm sorry. I made you sad.
Sorry. I think we've saddened Bill. sorry, buddy.
It's all good. No, they do it every week when they mention Skull and Bones.
Okay. Movie question for you. Ooh. Question for the show. The Sci-Fi Channel is back. Rather than just making original movies that are blatant ripoffs of sci-fi movies, they are now branching off into Oscar-winning films. What Oscar-winning film are they adapting, and what is the title for that film? And who are the top 2 stars?
Oh, it's a lot. There's a lot to that one.
So we're taking a movie that's already like a thing, and then we're making it sci-fi. Is that what you're saying? It has
to be an Oscar winner.
So think like how Sci-Fi Channel made like blatant ripoffs of movies. So instead of Pacific Rim, they made Atlantic Rim. Instead of
you know
what I'm saying? Like those Sci-Fi Channel original movies.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to request Google's attention here.
What's the name, first of all, of the movie? Like it was Tim Robbins, the famous like prison break movie from a long time ago.
Shawshank.
Let's make a sci-fi version of that of a prison in space.
Okay.
And
I like that.
But I
like that.
Spitballing here. But really high tech stuff. So kind of like elements of what they had in Andor, just like really high tech prison stuff. But so that'll classify it as sci-fi, and everything's high tech, and the people escaping, not only do they have to have like just regular street smarts, they got to have a little bit of book smarts too to actually escape the prison, because all the technology abound. So yeah.
What are you going to call that movie?
Ooh, I don't know. Deep Space Gone. I don't know. That's the name. I'll come back to you. I don't know.
All right. I'm thinking the Space Shank Redemption.
There we go.
Try to keep it as close as possible without actually
title. But it's going to be a good movie, right? It's going to win awards.
It's going to win plenty. It's going to win an Oscar.
Nice. Yep.
All right. I'm going to go with a play on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We'll just call it Once Upon a Time on Mars. And we can, I think we can still go with Brad Pitt and Leo. I think they do okay on that. Just put them in space helmets. There we go.
One time on Mars.
That's the best I can do on short notice.
It's like, I got mine. I'll do The Departed, but it's on like an international space station, and they're slowly running out of food, and it's going to be called The Deprived, and it's going to have the same actors.
Are they all going to have Boston accents?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
You think you're a fucking cop?
There's no cops up here in space.
This is the law.
Let's see. I could see Jack Nicholson in a spacesuit, just yelling at people and breaking casts and arms and stuff.
he punches through like the actual like helmet, and you see them. He got on a spacewalk and he just murders him.
Where's the junkyard? I guess it's got a junkyard in the space station area with a crusher,
a cargo hold.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
go back and watch that movie now.
What about you, Rich?
Let's go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but in like a Fifth Element world.
Oh, dude,
that's actually pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But it had to be the Grinch from 2000. That's when the one won an Oscar.
The Jim Carrey one?
Jim Carrey one, yep.
Okay.
That won an Oscar?
Keep him in there. Keep him in it. Yes.
Oh, you got to keep the original element, like both crews, right? And just throw the Grinch in there at Christmas time.
Bruce Willis going to make an appearance?
Absolutely.
Is he the Grinch?
Right. Okay.
No, Jim Carrey's got to say the Grinch.
Okay, Jim Carrey's the Grinch, yeah.
I don't think Bruce
See him
Willis
like
can speak
tiptoeing
anymore.
really weird, like through like a space like tunnel, and just like and it just like disappears.
I think I would do Gone with the Wind, still like set up in like the South, except they're gonna be fighting a monster, so it'll be called Gone with the Wendigo, and they'll just be fighting off
Oh,
paranormal monsters.
that route. Okay,
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Gone with the Wendigo. It just starts stealing people at night.
Yeah, I don't give a damn, and he just gets taken.
Slowly, like the cast gets lower and lower till the very end. It's just the Wendigo.
Yeah.
Running off into the sunset.
In his 19th century ball gown.
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
Man, now I'm just thinking about back to the Fifth Element, the Grinch thing. And then you got the diva dance, that famous song from the movie, and that's what softens his heart.
That's what
Grinch is always so happy.
There's not the blue lady singing the opera?
Yeah, it still can be the blue lady.
Yeah, the blue lady. Gotcha.
So I'm guessing Lulu is Cindy Lou Who, right?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Does that make what would Gary Oldman be? Would he be Max the dog?
Please.
I didn't go that deep, but let's run with it.
You could be the mayor of
I'd say
Whoville, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, no, you would have what's his name? Curly from Friday. He's the mayor of Whoville
Okay.
because he's the president in that movie, right? Yeah.
It could be the Grinch's evil brother or something. I don't know. It's not in the movie. I know. Oldman would be good at any of those.
Oh, Greg, the way that you went, it made me think of like a Bigfoot thing, and I was like, okay, Rocky, but it's Bigfoot. So you have Sylvester Stallone in a Bigfoot costume just punching a tree.
Can you imagine him running through the streets of Philadelphia as Bigfoot? Just like, but not like running, doing that Bigfoot walk, and just catching like the apple in the middle of the street. Instead of Adrian, he's just yelling. It's just incoherent noise.
You mean like normal then?
Yeah. Yeah. Sylvester Stallone really doesn't have to act anymore. He just has to open his mouth, and it just sounds like Bigfoot. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more question. Question for the show. If the sun is in space, why is it dark in space? Also, if there's no oxygen, why is it still burning?
Nuclear fusion takes what is it? It takes in hydrogen, puts out helium, and so it makes it a helium giant. I think it's something like that.
Oh, smart. Mm-hmm.
Bell's answer.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, yeah, oxygen isn't the only way things can burn. So,
Yeah,
more of a plasma, I think, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I like the
honestly, kind of like that.
Yeah,
and space is only dark when it's away from the sun. You have to be on the dark side of the moon.
Ooh, good reference.
Pink
Are we
Floyd.
doing song picks tonight? Sorry.
Our entire soundtrack is going to be Pink Floyd's The Wall tonight.
There we go.
Just have to play it from start to finish while we start to finish the podcast.
The Wizard of Oz. Oh,
Yeah.
You'll still have
You're gonna say
album
The
left.
Wizard of Oz.
I never understood how that made sense, to be honest with you. Like I tried it once.
It does.
I mean, musically, yes, but I think lyrically, it just doesn't add up.
Dude, those
Like, it
guys
keeps
are
throwing it off.
majorly on acid when they made all that music.
Yeah.
They were on major acid trips when they made those lyrics.
But damn it, is it good music?
It was very good music. Lots of talented souls. But yeah, just keep in mind if the lyrics don't make any sense, it's because they were on an acid trip when they wrote it.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's more that you're watching the movie and the music's syncing up, but at the same time you're listening to the lyrics for money. You're like, this doesn't. I don't know what.
Well, no, that song comes on when it was like that, like cart scene that had like the stuff in it, and it was like something like a cuckoo clock was going off, like the same rhythm as the cha-ching or something like that.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought that's when it turns into color. Is that not when it turns into color?
No, I think it's before that. It's been a long time since I've done that.
It's been yeah.
I was really high when that happened. So
you were high. I was drunk. You were high. I was drunk. So I laughed during all the sad parts. People were looking at me in the theater. I'm like, oh, it's sounding funny to me.
Oh man, he saw Wizard of Oz in the theater. Ooh,
Nick,
it's showing. It's showing.
Everybody's crying over the children. I'm like laughing. That was
It was the first color Todd ever saw when Wizard of Oz came out.
What is this magic?
Hey, did you hear they're revamping that for the Sphere? The Sphere in Vegas?
That'd be cool to watch.
Dude, you should see it. They did a story on it on Sunday morning. I know it's not the program most of us watch, but I couldn't help it. Man, they're redoing it where you actually feel like you're on stage while they're filming it. I suppose that's the feel you're supposed to get with it, but whoa, man, you should see what they did to restore that movie. It's amazing what AI can do now.
So does it have like the whole like frame? So it's like you're watching the house go up. It's still like the rest of the scene behind you.
That'd be cool. Not only that, Danger. They have not only when the hurricane, when they're in the twister and stuff, they actually have bubble shooters that are shooting debris at you while the theater is moving, spinning around. It's the craziest thing, man. They spent like.
Wait my eye.
Sounds like you need to sign a release.
Oh, I'm sure they have to, but. Man, talk about a movie experience. Wow.
Just to bring my popcorn, I'm suing.
You know you can probably never get a seat in that new Sphere for probably 10 years. It's so probably booked up.
Oh, that's not true. I was just there.
No?
Nothing was
going on. You were able to get in?
I was there.
You were able to get in?
We didn't go, but I looked into it. And Vegas tourism's way down right now, actually. It's kind of sad and scary. Yep. I was there a few weeks ago. Had a lot of fun.
Still losing money though, I hear. Isn't the Sphere still losing a ton of money?
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, of course, big events, people are going to come from all over and spend money, but it is not true. Like it's always full every single day of the week and stuff like that. And when I was walking up and down the strip too, I would say it was probably like 60% as busy as normal. Because I used to go a lot, especially growing up, because I lived in Southern California, so we were only 4 hours away by car.
Yeah.
And haven't been in many years, but like it's definitely tourism's down right now. It's kind of sad in Vegas.
I heard about that and on a news story this morning, how their tourism's way down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's because the international crowd is tourism's down. Period, because the international crowd is like,
It's not. Yeah, it's local crowds too. When I say local, I mean like U.S. But yeah, But I'm still glad we went. We had a lot of fun. But I mean, I'm not trying. Prices are still as expensive, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. How much were the tickets? I'm just curious. Did you look into the prices?
I don't remember. There wasn't anything like crazy going on the week I was there. Actually, when we were leaving, there was something that was going to be starting up. I forget what it was, but of course they always have like something you can see every day, just some kind of like B-list experience or something. But
the cheapest ticket for the Wizard of Oz right now is $149, and you're in section 407, so you're in the top of the Sphere.
That's in Sphere. Okay, good to know.
You can get. The most expensive ticket is $460, and that's in the middle in section 206.
Yeah, they're available. Prices? They're available. They're not all sold out.
So.
Yeah.
I went to a couple Cirque du Soleil shows. We even did a second one last minute. Like we got the tickets the day of, and the theater was like maybe 2/3 full. But
so I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna be able to answer this, Mike. But like. I know my little brother went out to Vegas a month ago. I want to say like maybe a month, maybe a little bit more. He was taking his wife to go see Coldplay at the new football stadium. But
I know you're laughing.
They took he wasn't anywhere near her at the concert, so they're fine.
Was she an HR rep?
Yeah, she was an HR rep. His own CEO problems. But he was saying, because last time he and I went to Vegas, I was 15, he was 13, and he was telling me that like nothing has really changed. I mean, there's new casinos, but it's the same shows. It's the same, like, I don't know what you want to call it, the motif.
So,
like there's nothing there that says like I should come back here next year.
Well, look, it's kind of true. It doesn't change a lot every year. Like I would say things change like maybe 20% at most time after time. Just kind of maybe a show will go out a show or two will go out and then ones will come in, but they usually do last a long time. I mean, Mystere is the longest running Cirque du Soleil show in the US. It's been going since like 95 and it's still going right now. But, they have new things every once in a while. It's mostly though, because the way Vegas has always typically worked is people get residency for like the big actor, the big shows or like the magicians or things like that, where they get booked for like years and years and years. And it's like deals where they have to stay there. And it's like really hard to get all those contracts and stuff, or Celine Dion keep coming back or things like that. So they don't want to change things too much because then people kind of know. But it has changed a bit on the west side of the Strip. There's this whole middle section now where, and then just north of that, there's a couple hotels that are like almost defunct, like Treasure Island's basically going to probably be closed down soon. And there was one right next to it, the Mirage, that did close down. But just south of that, there's these whole new class of hotels where it's not focused so much on like showy on the outside, and like it's like a newer style where they're more like mall shopping center, like high-end stores like Saks Fifth Avenue and this and that, and like really sleek, like Malaysia looking modern hotels that have like really clean edges and curves and stuff. And it's kind of a new style coming in where it used to be more like very showboaty, like Circus or things like that, or the Pyramid Hotel or things like that. And it's kind of changing its vibe a little bit in a way. But
is the Luxor still there?
Yeah. I'll tell you one show. We did go to one spicy show at the Luxor. You can look it up. But that one was full when we went. The show was full. That was at the Luxor. So
burlesque
it's a
or
spicier. It's not a great hotel. It's part of the MGM group, and there's way better hotels to go in the MGM group. But it is still there. Yep. Yeah.
I was just curious if you have gone over the years, like I said, like it's been years since the last time he and I went. So
yeah. You can still, but also I'll tell you this: you can find hotel prices getting really cheap again, because it used to be up until about 5 to 8 years ago, it was pretty typical. You could always find the lower class casinos. They're kind of in that $20 to $40 range a night, and of course, there's always like resort fees, so it's not really that cheap. But and then you have the higher class of casinos, but then like 5 years ago, like they were all like going up in price, but it's gone down again within the last 4 to 6 months. And we stayed at the Venetian because their price was like probably half of what it used to be. And also a lot of hotels are considering getting rid of the resort fees because they're seeing that people don't like that either. They're just going to move the money around. Everything's still just as expensive. Like food prices have not come down, of course. They're like probably 300% of what they were like 8 years ago, but at least hotel prices are kind of coming down and resort fees are getting dropped and things like that. So you can feel better on that side of the equation.
Yeah. Well, it seems like, I watch a lot of cooking shows, and at least it seems like the food part of Vegas seems like, for me, it's interesting because I can go and be like, oh, check out this new restaurant and stuff like that. So if food prices are down, that's good, because that'd be like half my vacation.
Oh no, food prices are not down from what I noticed. Yeah. They were they're getting more expensive all the time, but like the lodging prices are coming down some, is what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess that'll help go towards the dinner bill.
Yeah. I told Todd, what was the name of that restaurant? I ate at a really cool restaurant, high end. It was like high end Southern cooking. Something Bird. There's only a few in the U.S.
Talking about Art Smith?
No,
Art Smith's restaurant.
It is called Yardbird.
Oh yeah. I went to the one in DC.
Yeah,
on the pier.
There's only, but Vegas is like a place where you can get high-end restaurants and stuff. And
Mhm.
let me tell you, the best green beans I've had in my life. They made these green beans. They were really good quality. You know, they were cooked, you know, fresh. And then they had they kind of like grilled them, so they had like the marks on them. And then they used like a blackened Cajun seasoning on top of that, and they were so freaking good. That was like a side dish. I just ate them up. There was like lobster mac and cheese. I got like a jambalaya type dish. Yeah, that I'm impressed with that restaurant, Yardbird. I definitely want to go back again just for that.
Remember what I ate when I was there? I think it was chicken and waffles.
Yeah, they have that
Pretty sure.
too.
They got one in Denver.
Yep.
Yeah, they got several of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Miami, Vegas, Dallas, DC.
Oh, I will say
LA,
this:
Chicago.
the sweet tea, best I've ever had anywhere. Best
Vegas
sweet tea ever.
is still a little closer than Denver, but yeah, there's a couple somewhat not too far from me. So
And Singapore.
yep.
Makes sense. It's Southern cooking, man. Lots of butter and fat.
Good stuff.
It's comfort food.
Yeah, I'm looking at their menu right now. It looks delicious.
It's
this looks.
It rotates. It's a lot of good food, though. Just don't worry about dieting when you're there.
I wasn't
never
really-
do.
And
My
the
wife is
prices
vegetarian.
don't
We're
seem
like trying to figure out what
terribly
she was going to eat.
expensive either.
It's mid range. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not,
I was impressed.
and
I mean,
you're getting a lot of food. I mean, you're going to walk out of that place like, man, I can't eat another bite. You're going to get your money's worth when you go there.
but
they're not
yeah,
shy.
I mean, it's not like every place is super expensive, but then still, like just like the basics, like you want a coffee or water or something. It's like it makes Starbucks look like Walmart, you know, pricing and stuff when you're going everywhere. But but hey, you can also get the tall frozen margarita drinks, which are a lot of fun to drink when it's really hot outside.
That's true.
Down Fremont Street.
Oh yeah, they have them all over. I didn't go up to Fremont Street, but definitely familiar with that area too.
I'll have to come check this out next time in one of these
Dude,
cities.
we need to have a group up sometime. I'll drive down. I mean, I'm only 5.5 hours drive down to Vegas.
I've never been to Vegas, so that would be amazing. Yeah.
Just don't walk outside or during the day. You'll be depressed. Just walk at night.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Probably hit the pool.
Arizona's warmer still than Vegas, but usually, but not always. But you'll survive.
As long as it's not super humid when it's hot, I'll be fine. I can handle dry
which it
heat.
never is there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dry heat.
All right, Bill. We'll hit up the shows. We'll hit up some other places. You know what I mean? We'll have
Dude,
fun.
I'll do anything, man.
I'd want to see stand up.
Judge.
Yeah.
Just tell
Jennifer's
Bell
good
where and
stand-up.
when.
Yeah, tell them where and when.
That's literally all I need. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm horrible at planning, but I'm really good at saying yes.
Yeah, like I don't spend money gambling, but pretty much everything else I spend money on. So had a lot of fun.
Deal. All right. Yeah, I'm going to write this down. Vegas trip. Let's plan something. Figure something out.
And if you guys want to gamble too, I'll chill. I'll have drinks and just watch you guys.
I'm not a gambler. I have terrible luck
go
with
to
gambling
shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd go put $100 in a slot machine and that'd be it.
Yep.
Yeah. I've
Never gambled either.
$5 in my life, like back in 2002, and I made like $3 on top of it. I'm like, I'm done.
Wait, does stock trading count as gambling? Because then I have.
No, well, you kind of, but it's not.
Crypto?
I know,
that counts as gambling.
Yeah, you're doing crypto? Crypto's gambling. That's the same
crypto,
thing.
more so.
Definitely.
I made my money, got out, never looked back.
I'll let you know where we make the DPS meme coin so you can invest into it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Put me down.
Get in on the
middle
ground
finger.
floor.
The Hot Tour scandal ain't nothing compared to what I'm going to pull.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have a Cayman account? Is that what you're planning?
Yep.
Okay. I'll meet you down there.
I got to build that compound somehow.
It's true.
Well, what do you say we get into some topics of conversation? I know you guys had some things you wanted to bring up. Todd, Mike, one of you guys like to go first?
I think Mike, you had the story, right? You want to talk about?
Okay, my boring little story. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and this is kind of interesting to me. It's funny, like I don't follow this stuff a lot, but then I saw a news article in my news app about GOG providing a bunch of free games. I don't know if anyone heard about this. It's gone now. They only had it for like 48 hours up, but GOG download platform offering 13 free NSFW games as it launches an anti-censorship campaign, freedomtobuy.games. So I'm like, okay, why not? It's like 13 free games. Like most of them looked kind of like cheesy, like older, like not the best graphics or whatever. But I'm like, well, they're free games, and I'm not afraid of NSFW type games, even though I don't really play them that often. I'm like, might as well grab it because it's free, But it brought up a whole other conversation where
you guys don't even know what Kingsley is behind the scenes.
Dude, well,
he's telling me about his Vegas trick. You freaky deaky.
Yeah, you guys have no idea. Right? But well, look, this might come up later in the conversation too. I used to be ultra religious, and I have so many disagreements about certain things now. But anyways,
sorry.
And I grew up in an area that wasn't. My parents kind of pushed it on me too. So anyways.
All good.
So I got the games. That was fine. But it brought up this interesting thing where I didn't know that, I guess, a few weeks ago or months ago, where Steam had started delisting a bunch of games on their platform. And they said it was because all their payment processor, well, they were kind of trying to blame MasterCard too, but okay, there was probably like one game that was like legit taken down. Like, obviously you do want to be careful. And I heard there was like a game that was like pretty bad. Like it was, like bordering on non-consent, or it was non-consent. It was like pretty bad stuff. But then all of a sudden, a bunch of other games were getting delisted. They were just normal type NSFW games. I mean, again, people listening to this conversation may be like, I don't want to touch any of that stuff. That's fine. But like, there is a market out there. And Steam said that, well, the payment processors said we kind of had to do something about it because they just wanted to be careful or whatever. And it started into this whole finger pointing thing where Steam was blaming MasterCard. More recently, MasterCard, they're trying to step back. They said, no, we weren't doing anything. But then Steam said, well, actually, yeah, I mean, Steam wasn't talking to MasterCard directly, but they were talking to their payment processors, the middlemen, the banks, the stuff like that process using MasterCard, Visa, and all those things. And Steam was saying that they were hearing from their payment processors that they were getting outside pressure, which where else would that come from other than MasterCard, to kind of like clamp down on a bunch of things. It's mostly blown over now, and they've been working with the payment processors to kind of like bring things back. So I hear games are coming back into Steam. And then there's this other game platform, it was called itch.io, where they kind of had the same thing, where they had to delist a bunch of games, and then supposedly they're coming back. So it just kind of brought up this topic of like, ooh, censorship. And, this is one thing where it's like, to some people, it might be obvious, like, oh, yeah, they should block those games or whatever. But then to me, it very quickly becomes a slippery slope of like, ooh, yeah, because I've always appreciated like the big payment processors like Visa, MasterCard, unless something's like totally illegal, they're typically allowing you to spend your money on all sorts of interesting things how you want, right? As long as it's not literally totally illegal. So I get really worried when I start hearing about like people talking about like censorship and stuff. And I do know also in today's kind of climate, there has been more anti like NSFW type situations between games and even just other media. So I'm just kind of curious if you guys have any opening thoughts, but then I can tell you a little bit more just personal experience.
So I would say I'm kind of a collector myself. No, I'm just playing. I feel like for censorship, like, I mean, they have ratings on the games for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So it's like people know what they're getting into, or like even if like a kid is like got their parents' credit card and downloads like an M-rated game or an NSFW game or whatever, like there's warnings for stuff like that. So it's like censorship, like they can't really censor it when they have a system in like kind of in play right now.
Yeah, but there is rumblings that through shadow ways of doing it, they will start censoring even to like adults. Obviously, it should be censored from kids, but like censoring from adults, that's kind of crappy if that starts happening.
Yeah,
like removing it altogether.
I think we're supposed to do a background check before we download a game now. Like the fuck.
Use a VPN.
Yeah,
use a VPN.
That's Kingsley's solution.
Well, hey, you don't know how many people in Utah I have to help with that for other reasons.
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's a whole other conversation.
A whole other conversation, but VPN's a very good thing in Utah.
Yes.
And other states too.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know about the censorship part, but like maybe the idea is you need to start having like a child account and an adult account somehow with your system. Like, I mean, it's hard because who do you blame? I mean, everybody's at fault for it. You know what I mean? Like you have to blame the parents because obviously they're just not paying attention to their kids and letting them just, oh, I took a credit card. I bought this game that is clearly porn. You know, like
Yeah.
and on top of that too, like it's not like, you know, how many of these I'm sure I'm getting the category wrong, but I like the J-pop games. Like oh god, what's the hell's the name of it? Stellar something. Stellar
Blade?
That's
Stellar
it.
Blade?
Where like half of it is
It's a great game.
It's a great game, but
Great story.
yeah, you're there for the plot, right?
Yeah.
So like how do you at the same time justify and say like, well, there's nothing really wrong with that game. However, we need to delist these games for, you know, whatever reason. Now, obviously, like if there's, like you said, like there's an issue of consent, and
Well,
you know, like there's stuff like that, like that's different. But I'm talking like,
yeah,
you know,
another thing to add on to the conversation, which might help dial this in, is like I'm just worried about censorship in general, right? And it's one thing like. Now we found out Steam and itch.io didn't really want to remove these games. I first thought that they did. More news has come out since then where they were just feeling pressure from their payment processors. But obviously, if you are a game company, you can decide to not make certain games. If you're a store, you can decide to not sell certain games if that's what you want to do. But then to have games that were already there and then you can't find them anywhere, that's kind of, you know, it's like they get just like book burning or things like that down the road. Like it was kind of cool that this company, GOG, actually, they were offering them for free, so they didn't have to deal with the payment process. Like these games are in danger of going away. Like they were games. I hadn't really heard of any of these games. The one I kind of heard of was House Party, but they were like, these games are in danger of being extinct, and so they were offering them for free, just so people could download them. And I thought it was a very novel idea. Now things got a little bit better since that original story, but I'm still just a little bit worried what could happen, you know, down the road. Because also, I don't think this wasn't so much about kids this time. It was more like they just wanted to remove them in general. And I'll tell you too, there's even for adults. I know a Utah senator. He wants to ban spicy stuff nationwide. Like states can't even decide. Like he wants to have a total ban on spicy stuff. I'm like, come on, dude. Like for adults, like that's just absurd. But
That man needs to stay in his lane.
Stay out of our personal lives.
I know, right?
You know, here's the problem: is the gaming industry has two totally different gaming environments. You've got the kids. You know, we all have young kids. You know, we plop them down and they want to play a video game, so you throw them in Fortnite and you know the kiddie type games. But the problem is us Gen Xers, we're the original gamers. We're the ones who played on Atari 2600 when it first came out. We're the OG guys. And the problem is we're getting older and we don't want the kiddie games anymore. We want more serious games. We want games that actually have serious, you know, diehard plots or maybe even dark stories.
Got some grit to it.
You've got a clash right now between the Fortnite players. And I'm using Fortnite as just an example because I know a lot of kids play it, especially a lot of parents talk about their kids playing it. And you have darker games, and my God, Steam has all kinds of games, man. Their library is enormous. But the problem is it's the same thing with Star Wars right now. Star Wars is in the same dilemma right now because us old timers who watched Star Wars in 1977 and 1978 at the theater, we don't care about young upcoming. I'm not being sexist here. I'm just saying, know your audience, Disney. We don't want to hear about acolytes and whatever spurn of witches or whatever. I don't remember ever being canon. I'm not a stickler on Star Wars canon, but look at we talked about this, Kingsley. Look at Andor. It's a serious, dramatic two season series of the Star Wars, and this is the pre-Star Wars that we never knew about when we watched Episode 5. This is what happened in Rogue One before Episode 5 even came out, and it's probably, I would dare to guess that it's Disney's most popular streamed thing on their platform right now from adults who tune into it. And this is what gaming needs to do as well. And you're talking about censorship and stuff. There needs to be some way to safeguard our kids from being able to access this, but there's no real good system right now because it's all so new. I mean, online gaming is not that old, guys. We're talking PS3, PS2.
Computers were doing online gaming in the 90s.
Okay, but yeah, it was for us, emo kids who smoked a pack of cigarettes, and
You're really.
I'm dating myself. I don't care, but
It was not an emo kid.
but these are the people who listened to Rush back when Rush wasn't cool.
I didn't listen to Rush either.
Anyway,
Definitely
but people who played online in PC
again.
a long time ago, when gaming was just a baby, they were putting stuff together with bubble gum and putting wires together and making things work, and it was very young. It's a very young industry. Overall, it's not that old, and this is the problem: is these politicians who want to come in or even MasterCard or whatever doesn't know how to deal with this. They need to come up with some kind of system, but there's no system in place right now. So that's why you have these dramatic problems that Steam ran into with their processors.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more and more even public concern. I wouldn't say from the public in general, like a majority, but I can pretty much guarantee, mark my words, there will be more and more people against certain spicy things, whether it's gaming or other media. I'm just a little concerned. But
there needs to be some kind of firewall where we can protect our kids from not seeing that. But how do you do that on the internet, man?
But see, it's not okay. That's the thing that they start with is the kids, and it makes sense. But that's not the final line. Because I told you about that Utah center. He wants to block it for everyone, even adults.
Well, that just to add to that, it's not Steam's problem. It's the parent's problem. The parent has to stand there and look and see what their kids are playing. They have to be the filter right now. They have to see what their kids are playing online, and that's not an easy job, man. My son messed with all kinds of stuff in computers, and it's tough to enforce.
I'm worried more even outside of the kid picture. I'm worried about even just censorship for adults.
Oh, I'm anti against any of that stuff. It's ridiculous.
I think it's gonna peak, then it will fall away, and it's gonna peak and fall away. It's no different than like anything else in the world, right?
Yeah.
People are boycotting brothels for a long time, then they let them be, then they're going to boycott them again, then they're going to let them be, and they accept MasterCard and Visa just as well as everyone else does.
You can buy anything with a Visa.
What would you know?
Don't worry about it.
I've heard.
I would even say, we're talking about censorship. Really, I'm with Rich here. And to date most of us in this chat, think about the.
I'm grown too.
You a grown ass boy.
Yeah, I'm grown.
But think about the 80s with the censorship for music. You had they wanted to ban heavy metal music, and who's the person that stepped in and said, "Fuck you, you can't do that." Was Mr. fucking Rogers. He's the voice of reason to be like, hey, this is a freedom of speech. You guys can't do this.
Yeah.
But there is no person like that in the society today that will step up and do that.
Yes. I mean,
there's no equal ground for that for anyone in this century.
I was gonna say, Kingsley, you're a podcast host. You should have.
Oh my gosh! Start a new podcast on censorship. I'm interested.
No, you be our new Mr. Rogers and go up there on Capitol Hill and fight for.
You gotta have a catchy song. You gotta sing when you open, though.
Make sure you wear a sweater.
Yes, you gotta change your shoes too.
You can't be looking older than Todd.
I mean,
it's not that. You just have that gentle voice. You just have that gentle voice like Mr. Rogers did.
Boys and girls, there's a reason why, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why censorship is bad.
But as far as the censorship, and that doesn't really worry me as much anymore. But what really worries me is Roblox is introducing, you can go on a date with someone else in the game and have a real life date. So that worries me more than the censorship stuff does.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's weird.
My daughter's 9, loves Roblox, right? So I ask her every time that she's over on a tablet, what are you playing? What's going on? And I'll actually watch her play it and make sure she's playing what she's supposed to be playing in the game. But that's just me knowing what's out there in the World Wide Web. And most parents now, I'm like, oh, here's a tablet. It shuts you up. You're out of my hair, right?
So I agree with you on that. I think that was going to be my point. Honestly, it's really, I think, first and foremost, it's up to us as the adult now, trying to make sure that we're keeping an eye on our kids, as opposed to being you're acting up, here's a tablet, go in the other room, I need quiet time. You just can't do that. Now I know it's
We
You know,
all
and
have those
that's-
days, though. We all have
Yeah.
those days.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm not saying like it's. You know,
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm
we have
just.
those days.
And I'm not saying that like it's being a parent is easy by any means. Like you're gonna have days like that, and you're gonna have days where you're working so much you're relying on somebody else to watch your kids. Like it's always gonna be out of your hand in some way, shape, or form. But there, having maybe an open line of communication with somebody who's younger than you, having an open line of communication with your friends
kids.
and family of like, hey, my kid, or so on and so forth. Like, make sure they're watching out for this. Like, my nieces and nephews are all preteen. Oh, the oldest one is almost a teenager. Like, she's getting to that age now where she's going to go online and she wants a cell phone and she wants to, do X, Y, and Z. And at that point, then you need to be an adult and sit down and say, like, here's what you can do, here's what you can't do. And if you have to put a parental lock, you have to put a parental lock. It is what it is.
Imagine if any of us had a smartphone in our teens and 20s. How many of us would be in jail today? I know I would be in jail.
Look, I mean, I kind of did in a way, and I mean, maybe it's just my temperament, but I think
no comment here.
I think it turned out fine. But look, I had internet before most people did, and I was doing all sorts of interesting things, as a teen or whatever, and my parents did look over things from time to time, but like still, being a kid and me knowing computers better than they did, there was nothing they could really do.
Clear the browsing history and the cache.
Dude, this is before browsers, like BBS's, finding out numbers to dial that gets you into the good BBSs.
Is that a category? Oh, never mind.
Bulletin board system, the BBS. It's like old school forums. Before,
I thought you said something else. Sorry.
Like
I thought you said BBW, honestly.
Okay, gotcha. And I considered that my smartphone of being a teenager, even though it was a computer, and then I did have cell phones earlier than most people my age, but they weren't smartphones back then, of course. But so I'm not so much worried about the technology. Like when my kids were growing up, I did all the normal things, and Apple had a pretty good system for, it's not perfect, but checking over things and everything, and we did all that. But again, who's looking after the adults, man? Forget the kids for a second.
Other adults, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think about, as a teenager, the early days of BattleNet. Like, Jesus Christ, that's the Wild West of probably a lot of hate crimes and things that got said that should not have been said to minors or anybody for that matter. Like, there was things that
you could do to your mom and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, they've changed it over the years. I mean, it took them a while, but
that might be one reason why I never got it. I mean, I didn't enjoy first person shooter games anyways, but I think when I dabbled in that a little bit, like the early days, 90s and early 2000s and stuff, just kind of seeing the toxic chats and everything like that was probably one thing that turned me away pretty quickly. And I was able to self-censor and self-regulate myself from, not getting tempted into that whole toxic, mentality and stuff. But some people, I guess, can't. But then you just baby them the whole time. Yeah. It's an interesting conversation on that if we're getting into that now. But
dude, we used notes to pass among people in mine. I was in school, okay? We didn't have pagers. We didn't have phones. We used notes. We actually wrote stuff down and said, hey, pass this over to her.
There were pagers and phones in the 80s, just not a lot of people had them.
Click this box, yes or no.
Exactly. Do you guys remember the little paper thing?
My girlfriend?
The little paper thing?
The fortune teller?
Fortune teller.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never could make one, but I always loved it when people made one.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, good enough topic on that. We could probably move on, but it was interesting to me because I'm not, and just one last thing, and then I'll shut up. But about growing up, I've seen both sides where I feel this isn't just even a religious, non-religious, political thing or whatever, but kind of seeing being very strict and religiously conservative and stuff like that. I see one way of doing things, and it doesn't, I can tell you guaranteed, because I knew a lot of my religious friends and other people that claim to be religious. Just because you say religious doesn't mean you're not partaking in certain things, right? So how religion gets around that to say that, to make sorry, I'm going on my soapbox here, but to to make it look like people are not partaking in that is to enact laws that say like, oh, we're going to say like, don't view this in this household or in this state or this or whatever. And then people view it anyways. And then really nothing's changing. And it just becomes a hidden thing that becomes more dangerous. And then, of course, on the other side, people can get too crazy. And obviously, I'm big about consent and everything. But I basically, if it's safe, consensual, and stuff like that, I 1000% disagree that certain spicy things are bad for people. You know, everything in moderation, right? It's like the people that say coffee's bad or a glass of wine once a month is bad or looking at something here and there is bad. It's just, you really just got to know yourself, your temperament. And I just don't like when people say things are bad when they're just trying to protect things that don't need to be protected. End of soapbox.
To channel John, since he's not here, censorship is because capitalism. That's why.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
100%. And Kingsley wants to safeguard his porn collection with a riot shield.
Mhm.
With a what? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Again, in moderation. So his moderately sized porn collection.
Moderately sized. Yeah, you delete some while you're adding more. Keep it the same size.
You don't need a collection. Everything's on demand these days.
It's all in your Apple Plus. That's all it is. Just sign in your Apple Plus. You got it.
I'm sorry if anyone listening to this is like totally like, what the hell are we talking about? Or they're totally against it. Everyone can have their own opinions. That's great. But like,
It's a
I was
segue
on the
from
one
gaming, and it flows. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all
We
inherently
didn't get very
relevant.
political with it, so it's okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
The
So-
end.
Speaking of political, you want to talk about Destiny and Bungie, and are they going to survive in the next 3 years?
Yeah, maybe this will
Bungie's
be
not
even
going.
a
They're not
harsher
going anywhere.
topic.
They're not going anywhere. Bungie's just fine.
That just seems like every time I read an article, they're being sued for something.
Oh, now, if you ask me if Marathon's going to make it come 2026, I don't think so. I think it's going to die a terrible death because there's too many better games out there right now. And Marathon, who wanted Marathon? Who asked for Marathon? Nobody asked for it. The higher ups wanted it. And yeah, maybe. I mean, that's probably the game they saw, right? When they bought Bungie for $3.4 billion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Think they're having buyer's remorse yet?
Yeah, Sony's definitely having buyer's remorse.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're already
They got
slicing and
tricked.
dicing.
They got tricked by Bungie management for sure.
Yeah. There a lot of upper management's been shed. It's definitely a leaner Bungie now, but doesn't mean it still doesn't have issues. But the problem with Destiny now is half of their studio went over to make this Marathon game, and I know a lot of Destiny gamers and a lot of Destiny people in the Destiny community are, including me, are rightly pissed off. We could have a Destiny 3 right now instead of this Marathon game, and it's just the beta just did not get me excited at all. There's
Were you able to
companies
get into
doing
it at all?
Oh, I think it'll come out. They're going to ride that horse, man. They got too much money invested, but I think they're trying to figure out the timing to release it. And I guess they're going to release it before the fourth quarter, which brings it to March of 2026 for Sony. I think
so.
it'll be out
so
before
much
then.
good stuff coming out though.
That's just it, man. There was a Arc Raiders demo.
That looks cool.
That got me excited watching streamers play that, but I watched streamers playing Marathon and I was not excited. I was kind of bored. But Arc Raiders look fun because you were forced to not kill each other, but you were forced to work together because these creatures were formidable. These Arc creatures or machinery or whatever, you had to work together to kill this thing, and you got rewards and stuff for it if you did. So it purposely makes people work together, and that's always a good thing in a survival-based game. But I don't know where to start with Bungie and Destiny 2. You wanna start the
Well, so I have a question for that because I have not played well. How is the new system? I know it was based on numbers and all that stuff. Now it's not. How's that working out?
Kingsley's the numbers guy. So Kingsley, you want to share the numbers they've had?
Well, it depends on what you mean by numbers.
No,
Rodimus.
like their build, like their armor build or whatever. Isn't it changed too?
Everything is revamped, man. If you came back to Destiny today, you would go, what is the portal? Why is my gear only 10 power now? And what is this new gear where there are some slots that have 0 power or 0 in anything on them?
Is that like the tier system that they have now?
The tier system. I love this new system. Kingsley's not a fan. But you know, when Guardian rank, you get Guardian rank, and it was like, who cares? Who cares if I'm Guardian rank 9 or 10 or 11? It just meant that you jump through a lot of hoops. But the thing I love about Destiny now is there's actually some grind because it is new. It's the new prophecy year. So it's a new year of a different kind of Destiny. The Light and Dark Saga Final Shape is done. It's behind us now. Now it's all about the 9. The 9 is the big story element now. And we find that they've been pulling a lot of strings behind our backs and manipulating us as well as other things, which I won't get into. I don't want to spoil it, but the campaign was very good. I love the campaign. The cutscenes were fantastic. I think it was about the same length, wouldn't you say, Kingsley, as it was a little bit shorter maybe than Final Shape? Can't remember.
Oh, a little,
I heard
a
that
little
the
bit more,
new-
a little shorter. Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know.
I heard
It
that the
doesn't
new
matter. It was
campaign was
definitely
as good as
shorter.
Witch Queen.
It was very good. If it goes back into the 60s, I mean, it's crazy, man. The story
Like
goes
the
everywhere.
Golden Age?
Like before the Golden
Like
Age, like
Oh,
Earth in the
shit, that's
60s,
crazy.
like the space program and stuff. Yeah, that kind of 60s. But if you were to, I just asked Kingsley this on last week's show. I said, if a new player came to play Destiny right now, would your advice be any different? And we both agreed it wouldn't be much different. It's still very difficult for the new player to get in and figure out what to do in this game. The only good thing is everyone starts at 10. So you don't have to worry about catching up because everyone starts at 10 now. So the big hubbub right now in the community is the grind. The power grind goes all the way up to 450. And you have to play these activities in a new user interface called the Portal. You can play solo ops or you can play by yourself, which is what I've been doing a majority of my time, is jumping into solo ops, playing just little short stories that take 8 or 9 minutes to do, and you get good gear, powerful gear, not good gear. So you get deterministic loot. You don't have to spend a lot of time, and the grind is slow. It's very slow. Let's just say, 4 weeks in, Kingsley, and I'm looking at my power now. I'm at 304 power, and I got to go all the way up to 450. It is a grind, and I love it. But the thing that the way Bungie changed things is they said, fine, you guys have been bitching and moaning that there's nothing to do in the game. Fine. When you hit Guardian rank, every time you go up in Guardian rank, you have better chances to get like super high, like tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 loot. When you first start out, you get like tier 0 loot. And then you can get to tier 1, which tier 1 is like a normal gun. Tier 2, you actually have 2 enhanced perks. You used to have to manually enhance your weapons or craft them to get the enhanceable perks. Now they come already enhanced, but it's all RNG. There's no determining what drop you get. And then tier 3, you actually get 2 rows of enhanced perks on your combat perks of the gun. And tier 4, you get another row. Tier 5, you get all the rows plus barrel perk, enhanced barrel perks. Think of an adept weapon on steroids. That's a tier 5 weapon. And it has a special moving camouflage on it. I forget what they call it, but it's and the armor is exactly the same way. Tier 1 armor, you get like 52, 53. Remember those? The ones you would dismantle right away that are garbage? Tier 2 would be like 58 to 61. And then tier 2 would be more like 65. And then you get to tier, am I missing something? Tier 3, like 68. Tier 4 would be like 75. Tier 5 would be like almost 80. And what it makes you do is all the different stats for all your armor are totally different now. They threw out a lot of the old terms, and it's all been revamped. And you can go actually up to 200 now on any one statistic for your armor. But in order to get to 200, you have to get this tier 4 and tier 5 loot. So that's what everyone's been grinding for, is getting this high tier loot. And the solstice just dropped this week, so they're finding people I just got tier 4 loot, a tier 4 area denial frame rocket grenade launcher this morning, just out of the blue, just fell from just playing solstice activity, the portal, playing in solstice. So there's just been a lot of people who are more casual players are like, I'm just going to go at 200, which is the base. That's the soft floor, and just play other stuff, play the activities and not have to worry about power. But for me, it's all about the tier 4, tier 5s, build crafting into double 200 perks and, maybe another 100 perks somewhere. There's so much to explain. I'm trying to explain it in layman's terms, but it's a total revamp. It literally is a Destiny 3 without a Destiny 3 label on it. Kingsley's going to didisagree now, so I'll pass it to him.
Yeah, that's not even close to a Destiny 3. If Destiny 3 came out with
immediately
a single planet half the size of our last location, and that's all they came out with, people would ask for their money back.
Okay.
Destiny 3 would have to have like multiple locations, a bunch of new subclasses, this and that. You know what I mean? Kind of like when Destiny 2 came out. So,
but Destiny 3 would have to have a whole new system. And as far as systems, it does feel like a Destiny 3. But yeah, you agree. You're still playing old planets. You still got your old weapons.
Near what a Destiny 3 would be.
Okay. We disagree on some parts of this.
Think about buying a new game. Think about buying a new game, a brand new game, like when Destiny first came out. Imagine if Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 had one planet. Imagine that. Would you be very happy? I don't think so.
If there's a lot of activities on it, then maybe, but
I guess it depends. It's because there's some games that limit you one planet or two.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like the size and scope. Like a Destiny planet's like a tenth the size of like an open world game location, you know. But
there's a lot to do on Kepler, the new planet. There's a lot to do. If you don't want to grind for power, there's side missions everywhere. You know, little adventures we used to play in the early Destiny 2, there's adventures everywhere. And there's mysteries, there's cool stuff to find. Kingsley probably knows more about that than me because I've been grinding. I've been just getting power, trying to raise my power levels by playing the portal activities. But Kingsley, you've been doing more of the side missions, right? And
but they're long done. I mean, there's not that many. Yeah. There's like 12 total or something, which is more than there's been in the past of side missions. But well, here's my review. It's definitely very nuanced because a couple things I have issues with is when people were saying nothing going on in the game and they want grind, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's saying they just want to grind a number level going up. Usually when people said nothing was going on in the game is they want like more actual stuff to do. Yeah, they want to grind also. But there's different types of ways people think about games. And so like if no one cared about content at all, then Bungie could just make a spreadsheet thing and just say, make the number go up, right? Have a number that goes up and just a boring thing, which a lot of people are saying it's very boring right now. I'll start with kind of the bad things, but then I'll talk about the good things, in my opinion. There is less to do now than there even was before. What they kind of did is they have this portal system that they took a handful of activities, and nothing is really gone per se, but it's deprecated so much that you don't have any reason to do it. Raids and dungeons don't even give a basic pinnacle anymore. They are totally deprecated so that you can run them for fun, but you don't get into this new loot system. So if you go to the portal system, you have like some screens are like 3 total activities until the next major update of like September-ish, you know. And then what the plan is to not necessarily add more, but cycle those out with other activities. So we could just see 3 again. Other parts of the portal have like up to like 10 activities in it that can cycle a little bit. Just depends on if you want to play solo or with a team. But there's kind of this sense of it's almost like a ghost town as far as the scope, but you can spend a lot more time just kind of like keeping yourself busy if you like busy work in that ghost town, if that makes sense. Because like Todd said, for the people that like, and there's a lot of people like this, that like grinding weapons and like just seeing number go up, you know, for your power level, there is plenty to keep yourself busy more so than before. And of course, nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is they took a step forward and then a step and a half back by removing certain things, I think, where before you could do literally any activity. You know, we're always talking about let us play how we want. Well, now there's less things you can do to do that grind. And Bungie's messaging is kind of worse than it's been in the past, saying that certain things were going to come and there isn't. There was one thing that really bugged me a while ago, but I won't go into that. But there's another new thing where it's not new, but they said like, okay, here's how the grind's going to be for new weapons. You can do harder level activities and you'll get better tiered drops. Well, we found out that's not true at all. To get better tiered drops, you just have to raise your power level, and then you get into a new classification, and it's just a grinder mentality. So the people that are like, look, personally, I don't really care either way because I'm not going to grind, but I'm just like looking out for others. But the people that are like the high-end players that like to do hard stuff, they're pissed right now because there's nothing you can do on a harder mode and get the better loot. just to get better loot, you just grind your number up and then you get into a new classification, a new category, and then you get the better loot. So I just don't know why they took away rewards for higher level stuff, and they took away a lot of activities to just get the rewards in general. Now, that all being said, I think the game is still worth the price of the latest expansion. Going back to what we were talking about, the story was freaking amazing. I was so impressed. I would say the story was second best to Final Shape as far as like what happened in this new location. And if you just count it as like $40, or you can get it like $35 on Green Man Gaming, I think it's well worth like $35 for that alone. The campaign mechanics, plus or minus, I would say it's 70% good, 30%. There's like these little annoying little gimmicky things you have to do from time to time. But with just the story being so cool, I really am surprised they were able to like make this whole new story that wasn't really light and darkness based, but still kind of fitted into that. So I got well worth. And then the new raid too is a hit for sure. It's not a hit again how the rewards work on it, because even in the new raid, on contest mode, it was dropping freaking tier 1 loot, which is just like very, 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 very horrible that happened. It's not a good reason, if there is a reason. And
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead if you want to say on that.
Well, no, you were talking about drops, tier loot and stuff. I think I figured it out. We're still experimenting, but if you have up to 200 power, you can get the tier 2 stuff pretty consistently. 300 power, it's tier 3s. 400 power, definitely more tier 4s. And then if you go over 400, which is a crawl, you have to rely on prime Ingrams, which remember that stupid farm. It's possible chances at tier 5. So tier 5 is like ultra rare loot. If you have a tier 5 weapon, it may be back to the days when you wore Chatterwhite at the tower in Destiny 1 where people are like, oh, these guys did the raid. These guys got freaking glowing above their head and stuff, or did the Nightfall for the week. But I think that's what I'm guessing that's probably how the system is set up. And as we just talked about, I think that's the reason why. I think that's the reason why the people were only getting tier 1 and tier 2 loot in the raid is because they were low power. You only needed to be 100 to get into day 1.
Yeah. Well, that's not what I was saying. Yeah. And like I said, it's not a good reason, because it's pretty normal when you do contest mode things. Pretty much every other game has things. You do harder activities, you get better stuff.
Yeah.
Destiny doesn't have that right now. But
it's
anyways,
all based on power and
yeah, it's all based
rank.
on power. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what was I saying before? I was going to say one last point. I think the expansion's worth the price. Oh, the raid. The raid is also too. Even if you're not a raider, I still think the expansion's probably worth $35. But like, especially with the raid, and I haven't even completed it yet, but it reminds me a lot of Garden of Salvation. Think about remember the Star Horse activity, the 6-player activity where the 9 was throwing crazy stuff at us? Well, that's kind of what's happening in this raid. The 9 is like throwing this stuff at us, but a lot of the encounters look like the Garden of Salvation raid, and they're fun mechanics. They're not overburdensome like this last raid was, but they're not too easy either. And so the raid seems very fresh, very clean, a good raid that I'm excited to hop into some more. So yeah, excited about the raid, excited about the campaign, the story, all pluses on that. And then,
we're playing the raid Saturday, right?
Yep.
And that's that expansion came out in July, right?
15th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But on the loot, I predict 80% of people haven't admitted this yet, but they are going to drop off on the grind, whether it's 200, 300, 400, and they're going to be like, this is crazy. I'm like, well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. And then more and more people are getting upset about the only way to grind is just a power number system versus actually having harder activities. So those are my major gripes right now.
Yeah, and I'm going to add to that the power grind, because I've been, when what was the 9 activity they had before Edge of Fate dropped? You could go run the dungeon, different dungeon.
It wasn't really an activity; it was an event. But and then the dungeons. Yeah,
very rarely played it. Didn't even think about it really. To be honest, I was not really, because I knew a new system was coming. I had no idea what loot was even going to be able to be passed on to the new content. So I had no motivation to play Destiny. I mean, I've been playing this game for 11 years now, and
you still logged on a lot.
I used to love just getting characters and ranking them up. I love the grinding process to get the number to go up. Maybe it's just my little dopamine head that likes that. Maybe my ADD. I don't know. But I tell you what, now with this new system where I can come in and, jump in an activity for 5 minutes or so and get 3 tiers higher on one of my pieces of armor just from 5 minutes of gameplay. I'm at work busting my ass and I'm like thinking about what I'm going to do when I get home. I haven't thought about that in a long time playing Destiny. And I kind of get the Destiny 1 vibes when I would this is what I love about Destiny now. It's more like a hobby. You can jump in and work on little bits of the game, work on improving your power level. And then when you do reach that level 300 or level 400, you're like, whew, now let's get some gear. Because you've earned it. You've put the time in. You can get these awesome drops. But we're the community is very split. There's people like Astrocross that are like, hey, you don't want to grind? Fine. Get your tier 2 gear and be happy with it. But I'm going to grind and get the best stuff. And that's kind of where that's the kind of the camp I'm in.
He even was saying he wished that they had power. They had hard level grind, not just number level grind. So he was agreeing with me also.
Being that I just reached 305 power in week 4 now? We're into week 4 no, not even week 4, week 3. We're in our 3rd week. So going into week 3, I'm at 304 power, I believe. I'm elite. I'm 11, guardian rank 7 out of 11. I feel like guardian rank actually means something now, because as your guardian rank goes up, you're going to get better chances at better gear and higher tier drops and stuff like that. Kind of like, when you get that rare item playing World of Warcraft or Call of Duty or even CSGO, where you get that knife, in the roulette wheel, you get that special knife that everybody wanted, and you got that chance. It just was like, it's like that time that exotic Ingram falls from an enemy in Destiny 1. You're like, oh crap, let's see what I got. And then you get the Galahorn and you're like freaking out. That's kind of the way I feel about it now. But I think, we're probably the guinea pigs right now. And I think what I perceive is going to happen is the activities a majority of them only drop one item. And I think what they're going to do is, in order to speed up the grind, I think they're going to drop multiple engrams per activity, per 5-minute activities now, and definitely give a lot more engrams for maybe even higher chances at better tier weapons in the stuff that takes 20 to 30 minutes playing with a fire team. I think that's where they need to adjust things, and I think they will. I think they're going to make the grind a little bit easier, but 400 to 450, they say that's where the really, really tough grind is going to be, because the only way you can raise your power, and it's usually by 1, is getting a chance of an engram dropping while playing any activity, and that's it. So you can imagine how long it's going to take you to get from 400 to 450 power. And then we've got the Ash and Iron update coming in mid-September. And then now our power level is going to go up to 500, 550. So it's going to be even more grind. I think they're going to have to alleviate.
Well, even more, the thing we didn't mention also is they're kind of doing a soft reset, like a light version of Diablo all the time now. And at the next DLC, your power is going back down to the soft cap, and you got to reset it again. And weapons are going to be deprecated too. Weapons and armor. So all that stuff you spent all that time on won't be considered a new weapon anymore. They have these terms, new weapons, and they're not like extremely better, but they are a little bit better. They give you better damage output. They let you do seasonal mods that you can only put on the new weapons.
Which are powerful.
And armor too. Armor will have better damage resistance and set bonuses that will only be active when it's the new armor. Yeah. And then so when the next big update comes out in December, everything you grinded for a lot of people will be like, they're going to grind for the new stuff now because all that stuff isn't new anymore.
Well, how's the matchmaking working? Like, is this the same way? Because the way I look at numbers, periodically when I look at it, they're like way down. So, like, is the matchmaking like still fluid enough where you don't have to wait a long time?
Yeah, because there's less stuff to matchmake into these days.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem matchmaking into Crucible last night. I was playing Hardware, which is a gun-only game. It's a new version of Crucible where you only use weapons. There's no abilities, nothing. It's just guns. It's like you play like Clash or Control or like what's the one where you shoot them and you pick up their engram, kill confirmed, like kind of game.
Oh yeah,
Supremacy. So we weren't having any problem with matching up with people, but.
On any given day, there's only 4. There's only 3 things you can make into on the PvE side, and then a 4th one, which is the playlist. But that playlist only has the stuff that's in that other list anyways that has about 8 activities. So 3 you can pick from that rotate, and then a playlist one that has everything, which the everything is about 8 things, and maybe 10 actually.
Yeah, I just looked. I got the game on. There's
matchmaking is way less stuff you can matchmake into these days.
There's 15 activity, not including playlists, which you can just jump in and it'll just immediately keep playing it over and over again like a song playlist. But there's 15 activities in Fireteam. Pinnacle Ops has 4. Crucible has 4. Solo Ops has 6 activities, 6 different places. And what did I say? Fireteam had like 15 or 16.
But he was asking about matchmaking. There's only like 3 you can matchmake into. Plus,
I mean, you can. The good thing is when I heard about this, you can actually play strike solo, and I've done that before. But the problem is they don't tell you this. It's only 1 or 2 strikes, or proving grounds, or it's not all the strikes. It's just like a limited selection.
It's from that
like,
list
what is this?
that we were talking about? That's like 8 to 15 activities.
They're supposed to add more on the September update, Ash and Iron, and they're going to bring back a revamped version of Iron Banner.
They're adding new stuff, but it doesn't mean they're adding to the total. They're removing things too.
I was trying to figure out the last time I played, and I looked, and it was October of last year, and I was looking at the peak numbers and player counts, and it doesn't look good on a Steam chart. Now, granted, it doesn't show the counts of players and stuff, but
So on that topic, we had little less than a third of the people that played
on Steam.
Yeah, but it's the same everywhere because it would also be a third of the console and a third of. We just don't know the numbers, but we had.
I would say
we had 31.5% of people played this versus Final Shape, and if anything, more people buy PCs these days that switch from console. I don't
know about that
because it's saying right now your last 30 days, your peak players 108,000 people playing.
I would say on any given day, you probably got 100,000 people playing this game on all the consoles and stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter the total amount. What matters is a third of what Final Shape was.
And we don't know if that's the same for console, but I'm sure it matches up somewhat.
Oh, I'm sure it matches. Yeah.
Final Shape was in June of last year, right?
Yep.
And also,
314,000 people at peak time.
It hasn't dropped as low as the low right before it, but it has dropped faster than Final Shape dropped also. I've been checking the Steam chart. So I think a lot of people that left Destiny, if you like new things and experiences and stuff like this, I don't know if there's enough new in here to bring you back. Obviously, not a lot of people did come back.
Campaign will be fun. If you want to jump in and play the campaign for $40.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's worth the money. And I say that, but do other people think $40 is worth, you know what I mean?
Like for me now in my gaming experience, and I enjoy playing with people more than playing by myself, and $40 for a story on a game I haven't played in almost a year, I'd rather go spend that $40 on like an independent company game or whatever. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I think it's worth it. But
lately it's been going for those indie titles, right? Because I find more enjoyment in them. And I just found another game Bell and I were talking about earlier. It's $6. And it looks fun as shit. It's going to ruin some friendships. But it's going to be a great time playing it for $6. Like, where else can you get that much enjoyment for $6?
There's going to be a ton of screaming with that game.
Yes. So people are going to kill each other. It's called Make Way. It's independent. It's a cross-platform, cross-player, and your friends play. You kind of build this racetrack as you go, but each person gets a segment of the game. Like those type of games, I'm more interested now than I was like when I was grinding the Destiny stuff because I was like, no one's on. I can go grind Destiny. I can go farm titles and stuff like that. But now with my restricted time of playing, I'd rather play with people.
Yeah, and also
say this. Yeah,
I know a lot of people. It seems like with you guys and a lot of other people I know too. Like, is there something about it too that any game, not just Destiny, but you kind of get bored after? I don't know if bored's the right word, but you like to move around, right, to different games.
Now, I do now. I'm like, because that grind, like that thousands of hours into the one game, it's like, holy cow, what did I miss?
Exactly, and that is the biggest reason why we need a reset in Destiny to make a Destiny 3 is because you won't get a large population of people back because not everyone's like Todd. Like, there's a lot of people that like a variety in games, and Destiny doesn't have enough variety until they can do a bigger reset, like an actual Destiny 3 or a different game or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I will tell you, if they did a Destiny 3, I would probably come back and try Destiny.
Same.
So
Same.
It's a great game.
See?
It's a great shooter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back on your point there, Mike, and even kind of bumping off of Rich here, is that like it's a game to me where I think the thing that threw me off after 11 years of playing that game, nothing changed. Like and to pay $40 for it now doesn't make sense to me when I can just go on YouTube and look up the
story.
The story, yeah, right. Which is like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I can do that for free. Like, that's great. Why am I going to pay $40 for it? Because at the end of the day, like for me, like the final shape, I was doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and it just was like, why am I doing this like a second job when all I want to do is just have some fun and play a level with some friends, or learn a new part of the story, or like you were saying, like there's like little adventures to do now for like side quests. That's cool. I wish that was something that was continuously going, not something that
they kind of said it would be, and it's not.
Why wait till now to do that? Like that doesn't make sense as a company overall, not just the game. Like that to me, it's like you're losing your fan base. Well, what is it? Well, we hear complaints about grinding and redundancy. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep doing it. Whatever. If it's broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, like I haven't played since probably same time as Rich, maybe like September. And yeah, like to me, like my mind has gone elsewhere because now there's games like Indiana Jones came out, and I stopped what I was doing to play Indiana Jones. Clair Obscur came out. I stopped what I was doing to play Clair Obscur, which fantastic, amazing game. And like there's all these other games that have come out that are like, hey, we're here that you're tired of playing the same Call of Duty. We're here you're just tired of playing Destiny because it's this, it's a new expansion. There's a new story, but it's the same game. We're here you're tired of playing this. There is that breakup, and that's great. Like for somebody like me that needs something to break up every once in a while. And if Destiny 3 did come out, I'd be all in on it and you go try it out because I already put enough time into that series to be like, okay, cool. Yeah. Like this is something new and refreshing, and they're trying something else. My fear is that they'll do Destiny 3 and it's Destiny 2 with just like they almost like took a marker, just scribbled out 2 and put a 3 on it. It's the same game.
Yeah, you can't do that, of course, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I with how numbers are down majority, if you look at like the life of Destiny in general, and it stays stable with the hardcore players and everything like that, but it almost does show the point. Like even if we're trying to be fair, like 50% of people are gaming ADD, and then the other 50% of players like doing the same thing over and over and over. Well, with how much the numbers have calmed down, that kind of proves that there's a large group of people that Bungie is losing out on without having more new stuff. That's kind of my point. Like, we need more new stuff, and that'll get all those people back, whether it's Destiny 3 or something else,
I'll be honest, I've not followed up on any of it since it first came out, but what is up with that? There was that Destiny mobile game. Like, that was like a hype for like a hot second, and I feel like no one's said anything about it since.
Well, it's only on mobile. It's only on mobile. You can get it. You can get an emulator probably and use it on PC, but it's a gotcha game, man. It's a total money fest.
Right.
It's from Tencent, man. It's a Chinese made game, and it's strictly a gotcha game. But it does have a lot of, I don't know, Kingsley. I was picked for one of the testers on it when it first came out, and I had fun doing it. And the movements were very similar. A lot of the weapons were pretty cool, but you would see these really shiny weapons, and instead of saying here's what you need to do to earn it, no, you had to buy it. If you wanted that weapon, you'd have to just flat out buy it. It literally is pay to win. It's literally pay to win. No, there's probably some way you could get the weapon if you put like 30 hours in.
Yeah, it's not
something ridiculous.
Pay to win. Yeah,
but it did have a few change ups on some of the supers, and the story was a little off. You could tell it was kind of a emulation. It was a little different than the main story, and it was okay. Graphics, everything were fine. But I'll tell you what, man, if there was a game that came out tomorrow that felt like Destiny gunplay and Destiny movement and build crafting, I would definitely jump into it, but I have not found a game yet that has done that. And I thought Battlefield 2042 was going to be that game, and wow, was I sorely disappointed.
Well, I was just going to kind of ask you about that. Like, do you think what EA and DICE is doing by going back into some of the older Battlefield roots, something that Bungie needs to go back into to start a new game? Well, I know everyone's excited for 6, and they're coming out and there's not going to be microtransaction skins like Nicki Minaj or anything that doesn't make any sense in that world.
I've been following Battlefield 6 very closely, and Vince Zampella, who made Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the greatest Call of Duty game of all time, they brought him in to get Battlefield back to where it needs to be. And I would say, from what I'm seeing so far, Battlefield 6 is a combination of Battlefield 4 and a little bit of Battlefield 3, which were the 2 best Battlefield games for me. They are going all out. They've got 4 studios working on this thing. They are going all out. They got a single player story. The destruction is next level.
I did not know they had a story.
Yeah, it's a single player story.
That's cool.
Motive Studios is making the single player story. Is it Motive? Cool. I think it's Motive.
I'm down.
Motive?
Why does it sound familiar? Motive. I want to say Motive. I think it's Motive, but man, they did like a 4-hour reveal the other day. I didn't watch the whole reveal, but I watched a lot of the YouTubers that made videos on the reveal. And if it feels like Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 when I played it, you're going to lose Gator for a while. I'm still going to play Destiny. I'll never give up Destiny until I'm the last person on the server probably, but I'll probably have to split time. And then let's not even forget Borderlands 4 is coming out in September.
I almost forgot about that.
That's a game I'm going to definitely want it, because my roots are in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 was an awesome game. Borderlands 3 I didn't finish, but Battlefield 4, so many battle games.
You love it so much you didn't finish it.
I got mad with the system. I got this really good sonic weapon that I really wanted to keep, and I couldn't because it got overpowered really quick. That's one thing I hate is you have to throw away stuff.
You're not going to throw away stuff.
I'm a hoarder. I like to collect my weapons and put them in vaults full of 700 items. Yep.
Don't even pretend you're going to like Borderlands 4 then.
I'm gonna play Borderlands like I do whenever I jump into a Call of Duty game now. I don't really give a shit. I'm just playing just to do something different. And whatever happens in Borderlands, I just want to play the story out, build up my skill trees, and be done with it and move on. But Battlefield 6, if it is anything, opening with 9 maps.
Yeah, Bell's so excited he upgraded his PC for it.
and they're going back to the portal system, where you can make your own maps. You can do your map design.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You can create your own maps. It looks pretty
good. Dude, it looks really good.
And you can put it on the portal and everybody can play it.
Yep. Do we know how big the PvE side will be, like maybe compared to like Division 2's PvE side or something?
PvE will be, people will play it and then they'll just jump over to
it. Small, right?
It's like Call of Duty.
You play an hour. How you will like it. I asked, do we know how big it'll be?
Probably an hour.
Most likely PvE will be story and then AI bot matches. And that's about it.
Yeah, so I'm not into this game then.
You're asking how long the story you think? How many hours it's going to be involved?
Yeah.
Probably 5 or 6. I'm 5 or 6 hours.
Probably nothing like Division 2 though, right? Like
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
No, Division 2 is big on PvE.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm out. I'm not interested.
You're up against a lot of heavy duty bots too. Yeah.
Just play the free beta weekend. Just see. Just see if you have some fun.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna have a ton of fun just destroying buildings because the destruction's back. And I'm super excited about that.
See,
although I'm guessing the open beta will just be PvP, probably, right? Or do you think they'll have any of the story in it?
No, probably
PvP. It'll be PvP.
Multiplayer. Hey, there's the thing about Battlefield, guys. The maps are so enormous. You can do literally whatever you want when you're in the game. You're in this world environment. Are you gonna drive a tank? Are you gonna drive jets and bomb people? Are you gonna get in a helicopter and try to duel with enemy forces trying to grow up?
Hand raises.
Are you going to get your torch? Are you going to get a torch tool and try to follow around the tanks and burn them, and the tank driver fall out going, "What the hell just happened to my tank?" Or are you going to strap C4 to Jeeps and roll them into buildings like I used to do?
You can strap C4 to drones in this one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm excited. But
Wouldn't it
I
be
made the
nice to
mistake.
have-
Jet.
I made the mistake
Wouldn't it-
of pre-ordering. Don't pre-order anything from Battlefield. Don't do it. Don't make the mistake I
Wouldn't it
did.
be nice to have bigger maps in Destiny PvP?
Absolutely.
If you had more people,
Absolutely.
yes, 100%.
I
Right.
get
But-
so
but-
bored of just running around these like 3 rooms in a circle over and
Yeah.
over and over. It's so
It's a
small
Call
and
of Duty
boring.
map. It's just a Call of Duty map. It's 3-lane. It's a 3-lane map. That's a
But
Call
we
of Duty map.
Figured out the best route to try it out would buy the subscription for EA Pro for the $16 for the month. Give it a shot and spending because you get the battle pass, you get the season pass too. I do believe we figured out.
Yeah. You get the Phantom
$16
edition for EA
might do
Play
that.
Pro.
Just try it.
Once-
It's better than spending $80. But like I miss the old Battlefield where like you could parachute from one building to another as long as it was lower than that one, right?
A game of Conquest would last an hour. You played
Yeah,
2 or 3 of those
I
games a
love
night,
that.
and I still have dreams about some of these maps, man. Some of these games I had with my friends, fun games, and but I until I hear level cap and Jack Frag sign off on this game, I will not buy it. I've learned my lesson. EA can really hype stuff up, guys. Just be careful about pre-ordering.
Yeah. Well,
Who
I'm not
cares about
pre-ordering.
the stupid Phantom
not doing
pack
that.
or whatever? It's not worth it.
Oh, you could do the $16 a month thing too and just not be out really
Yeah.
anything.
That's why I
Sure.
like the subscription models, especially like just
Yeah.
trying anything for Ubisoft too. I'll buy a month to
Yeah,
try it out.
and then mhm.
Definitely.
Right. So it does look good. I know the developer. I know EA's chomping at the bit trying to microtransaction everything like they usually do. But I guess the developers are telling them like, stay back, let us try this way. And I think that if they do a proper game, that will revise that platform a little bit with Battlefield. Because Call of Duty, from what I understand, they're losing people left and right too. So
They got too.
It's just not
with the
fun.
game. It's too stupid.
Good.
They're trying to make it
Lose 'em
Fortnite.
all.
They're trying to make a Fortnite with these dumb skins.
You had
and
Beavis and
Pop-
Butthead in the fucking game.
I mean,
Or
that's
you-
worth buying. Just
how are you supposed to be serious with a marijuana leaf plastered all over your gun? I mean, come on, man.
Hey, not everyone wants to be serious all the time.
yeah.
But still, man, it's a serious game.
I see his point though, right? Because Call of Duty is like I'll play it once in a while just to have the realistic shooting, but in the multiplayer map. But it's just some of the toxicity that comes out of there, and it's in every game too. Don't get me wrong, but like it just seems like more toxicity comes out of Call of Duty players than any other game out there.
I mean, you guys are talking about Destiny being 11 years old. Do you know how Call of Duty is, man? Multiplayer.
That's old.
one?
Yeah.
30 years, maybe more. That's just crazy, man. Oh, I did want to mention while we're on the topic of Destiny, you can buy the entire Legacy collection right now for $70. That's everything up to Final Shape. If anyone who's ever wanted to jump into Destiny 2 and play all the campaigns and everything, it is available for $70. You can buy. I mean, that's probably
steal.
Kudos.
that's probably 2 years of
Kudos
content
to them
right there.
doing that. Yeah, because it
Yeah,
used to
they
be like
finally-
$400 to get into it.
Ridiculous. They finally grouped
Yeah.
it up together. Finally put their heads together and say, "Hey, let's put this in a big package." It's called the Legacy Edition, and you can even get the dungeons, the raids, the subclasses, everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, much better than the
That is
$400 stuff.
Yeah,
Call of
that is
Duty
nice.
debuted October 29th, 2003, so it's 22 years old.
I
And
played
that was Call of
2000.
Duty, though. How often did they make games? They would take at least a
Every
couple
year.
years. between
No,
every
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 year.
year.
Every
Every
Yeah.
November.
They had
Every
they had
November they had
alternating-
one coming out.
They had 2 studios that would leapfrog over each
Oh,
other.
2 studios.
You'd have
okay.
Treyarch and you'd
Treyarch
have
and Activision.
Activision.
I
Yeah,
remember
but-
the days when we had multiple studios for Destiny, and those were good days.
Yeah, Raven Studios. I missed them.
It was every 2 years because Call of Duty. Hold on.
No. Believe me, it was every year. They
I
haven't
was
changed
at
that.
midnight release every November. Yeah.
Absolutely. That was there
Yep.
too.
Call of Duty
Yep.
Black Ops came out in 2003. Then Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 2. This timeline doesn't look right. Hold on.
I think you're in chronological order
I
of
think
like
you're talking
the
Advanced
story,
Warfare.
maybe.
I think you're talking Advanced Warfare. I think was after Black Ops 1.
He has the bulletin board up with all the strings right now. Like, how do these all match
Yeah,
up?
there's Charlie
Tie it
up
all
there.
It's funny. I've got you guys are talking about Stellar Blade. I've actually got that in my trial library on my PS5. I haven't played it yet. Probably never will. It has a great looking screen though.
It's got a great main character too.
I mean, I played Call of Duty for a long time.
There's a certain skin that you don't want your wife to walk in.
Oh, is that what it is?
Wearing. Yeah.
I got you.
It was every year. So you had like Call of Duty, then you Call of Duty Finest Hour. Then Call of Duty 2, the big red one, Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare, World at
Were they
War,
good
Modern
every
Warfare
year?
2.
World
They
at
were
War
okay.
was so good.
Yeah.
I like
They were
World at
good.
War.
I think they started,
Introduce zombies.
Yeah.
essentially, every year. They release a game every year.
Yep. Nonstop. See, that's what when Activision owned Bungie, that's what they wanted Bungie to do. And Bungie's like, peace out. We can't do a game every year. A new game every year. They wanted a new game every year, and Bungie's like,
No, it wasn't
we're out.
every year. It was. They had a 3-year plan for Destiny 2.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't every year.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
they wanted to crank out new content like really crazy, like
Yeah.
Call of Duty game.
And they had multiple studios too, so
Mhm.
it could have maybe happened. I remember a conversation from way back. I was like, I know it made sense for Bungie to go independent in a way, but they've done this 3 times now, and I'm like, people, we are gonna lose stuff when they're not with Activision anymore. And sure enough, we did.
Well,
So-
that when they had Raven Sues, that was Forsaken, which is one of the best DLCs of all time. It's when Cade bit the bullet.
Yeah, they had like a studio working on the raid. They had a studio working on the DLC, and then Bungie like putting it all together, and so it was kind of
Dreaming City. I mean, that's a massive world. Crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. It would have been interesting to see. Not that Activision was a great company, especially back then with how they were treating Bungie, but like I wonder where we would have been if they were still there, and how much content we would have had. Might have been interesting.
You want to know what else doesn't treat people right?
Uh-oh.
Top 10.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
So I might be canceled after this week. I mean, last week was rough, but
Last week was terrible, and you should be in jail.
Fuck
for
that one.
so Todd, you got a chance to pick list A or list B.
Oh, what is this match game? Okay.
No,
I will go
one or
with
the other. I go 2.
I will go with B as in Bungie.
So we're gonna talk about the top 10 fictional birds of all time.
Okay.
Big Bird.
Big Bird is number 5.
Toucan Sam.
Is number 7.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn is number 6.
Oh, let's go.
Daffy Duck.
Tweety.
Tweety is 4. Daffy Duck is number 2.
Daffy Duck. Why didn't we start with Donald Duck?
Number 1.
It's Looney Tunes. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, you might know Donald Duck might be in there.
Yeah, Donald
Donald
Duck's number 1.
Yeah.
What about
so-
Scrooge?
Oh,
McDuck.
Woody the Woodpecker.
Yes.
Woody the Woodpecker is not in the top 10.
What?
Oh, shit.
Scrooge McDuck for DuckTales.
It's not in the top 10.
Oh, fuck you.
Amount of interest.
Darkwing Duck?
Not in the top 10.
The Mighty Ducks? The
Not in
animated
the
series?
Top 10.
Oh.
I don't like birds.
I don't like birds.
Birds.
Your first hint, he's in a more than a trilogy, but he's in a series of movies.
He, huh? A male bird?
I don't know if it's a male bird or not.
Howard the Duck.
Not Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Yes. That was a good reference.
Wait, are dragons considered birds?
They are not.
Okay.
They're
I
lizards.
think so, but
Reptiles.
Bird lizards.
yeah,
Lizards.
lizards that can fly.
Lizards. Yes.
The movie's very
Oh.
magic based.
Wait, are bird dinosaurs considered birds or
No,
dinosaurs?
they're dinosaurs.
Yeah, Petrie from Land Before Time.
Not in the top
How
10.
about Harry Potter's owl?
Hedwig the Owl, number 8.
Oh.
Is that what you were trying to get at?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay.
Technically, he wasn't in all of them, but yeah.
I never watched any of them, so
What about
I'm thinking of like sidekicks that are birds.
Zazu from The Lion King.
not in the top 10.
Oh,
There is a
Damn.
video game bird in the top 10.
Oh.
Kazooie from
Not
Banjo Kazooie.
It's not Kazooie.
That's my favorite bird. Is there a bird in like the Mario universe?
Nope.
Oh, well, okay, fine.
It's a Nintendo bird, though. I'll give you that.
See, that's why I'm on the right path.
What about Angry Birds?
Not in the top
Oh yeah,
10.
Red. Yeah, from it. Oh,
He's number 11.
oh really? Oh
Yep.
shit.
The duck from Duck Hunts.
Not the ducks from Duck Hunt.
Oh,
Nintendo Bird.
I have a name though, right?
even though the dog was the main character of that game.
The next system after that.
The next system after that.
Oh shit, was there something Nintendo 64?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait.
I didn't play much 64.
I didn't.
Technically Super Nintendo, but it's okay.
Oh no, it's Super Nintendo or N64.
Well, they
I don't
had Super
remember
Nintendo then 64. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But what you're
was like-
saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Might be the wrong system.
So what? N64 or Super Nintendo?
Let me find out. Give me a second.
Oh, see, this is what happens when we fact check them.
He's like, it was
64.
Atari.
64.
64.
It's not Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie?
It's not.
I know that literally. I can't think of anything else because I played the shit out of that game. Was it Falco from Star Fox?
Number 9.
Yeah, let's go, baby. I was like, what's the other game I played a shit ton on the 64?
What are the birds?
Yeah, Falco was the man.
There is another bird from a movie, both in animated and live action.
That sounds disturbing. Is it a pigeon?
It's not a pigeon.
Okay,
Mm.
animated and live action.
He was a sidekick to an evil person.
Fucking. Oh my god.
He's an evil bird sidekick.
Jafar's fucking parrot from Aladdin.
Lago, yes, number 10.
Yes, there we go.
Interesting.
So you guys need
Forgot
number
about that.
3.
As soon as you said evil like villains like sidekick, I'm like, oh my god, Gilbert
I forgot-
Gottfried, that guy.
I forgot that was a that was a live version of that movie.
There is.
It's good. It's really good.
I was very hesitant on that one because I didn't know Will Smith was going to be
Oh, I
as
know
well
it.
as the
I know
genie,
number 3.
and he was good.
I know number 3.
What's number 3?
Roadrunner.
Not Roadrunner.
Oh,
What?
good guess. Good guess.
I'd have had it.
This
Is
would
it
be
a
more around Bell than it would be any of us old men.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So what's the hint?
I'm working on it. It's on a TV show.
Oh, what a hint. For some reason I started thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. That was a fish, and I didn't hear anything from you, so never mind.
Joe debuted in 2010 and ended in 2017. Hit it 8 seasons.
It was a TV show. Is it animated?
Yes.
What network did it air on?
Oh, fucking no.
Produced it.
What's its anime name?
Who's the showrunner?
What day did it air on? Was it Saturday
Cartoon
morning?
Network.
Cartoon Network.
Yes.
Chicken from Cow and Chicken.
Not Chicken from Cow and Chicken.
Uh,
Next clue is he's blue.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh, the fucking Blue Jay.
What?
Mordecai.
I don't think I ever saw.
Mordecai, regular show, number 3.
Oh, see, I never watched that. Okay,
Oh.
that makes sense.
So you guys got your top 10. So you got Donald Duck at 1,
His
Daffy
name is
Duck at 2,
Mordecai.
Mordecai
Holy
at
shit.
3, Tweety at 4, Big Bird at 5, Foghorn Leghorn at 6, Toucan Sam at 7, Hedwig at 8, Falco at 9, Largo at 10. Honorable mentions were Red at 11, Scrooge McDuck was at 12,
Should have been higher.
Lame.
Ernie the Giant Chicken from Family Guy was 15,
Oh my fucking god.
Skipper from Madagascar 17, Woody the Woodpecker was
Penguin?
18. Yeah, Penguin. No,
Oh,
Skipper.
okay.
Roadrunner was at 19. Then the only one I would really know would be
Wait,
Sonny,
where
the
the
Cocoa Bird, the
where's,
Cuckoo Bird, Cocoa Puffs.
Where's the
how
seagulls
did we
from
forget the-
Finding Nemo?
How did we forget the
Oh.
Cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs bird?
Not in here. And then you got Chili Willy at 26. And
Chili.
Kazooie was number 27.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
list B. We're going to talk about the top 10 best pancake toppings you can put on your pancakes.
There we go. I'm more interested.
Birds.
Yeah,
Dead
Birds is
pigeons.
Not in the top 10.
I'm glad they haven't done chicken and pancakes like they've done chicken and waffles.
Chicken is
That
not
doesn't
in the
mean
top 10.
that doesn't mean someone in here hasn't done that.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it has to be good, of course, but Canadian or it can be US based, but real maple syrup.
Number 1.
Did they use the word
Chocolate.
real? Did they use the word real?
They said real 100% maple syrup.
Okay, good.
Good call. Because if you
It
just
said
said
not-
maple syrup, he'd be like, not on the list.
They
All right,
said
not
not the
maple
fake
syrup.
stuff you find all over the shelf.
Not maple syrup.
Whipped cream.
Toppings.
Number 2.
Pecans.
Chocolate chips.
Pecans.
Pecans is not in the top 10. Chocolate chips is
Aw.
not in the top 10.
Blueberries or
What?
strawberries?
Blueberries is 8. Strawberries is 9.
Foster sauce, like bananas and Foster.
Not in the top 10.
Oh,
Oh, that's a travesty.
He said, "Oh, it's so good." Bananas
Oh,
and
no.
Foster pancakes.
Yeah.
Woo!
oh, I'll-
Icing.
Not in the top 10.
What about sprinkles?
Not in the top 10.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't put them on there. But
Obviously, we didn't. Since we said syrup, we got to say butter.
Number 5.
Okay.
Chocolate sauce?
No chocolate sauce.
Strawberry syrup.
Caram-
Strawberry syrup is number 7.
Caramel.
Geez, now we got to go. Well, for IHOP, we also got the blueberry syrup.
Yeah, I was
There's no
just
blueberry
gonna
syrup,
say.
but there's no caramel either.
I was thinking, like, what's on the table at IHOP right now?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No pecans.
Walnuts?
No, you don't do that.
Did someone say
Birthday
chocolate
cake
syrup?
batter.
Did I hear that
How
too?
dare you? How dare you put walnuts on his pancake?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be
Yes, we did, Rodimus.
Number
I guess
4.
no pecans
Someone
wasn't
did
on the
say
list.
it.
Walnuts wouldn't be either.
Chopped
I don't know if
walnuts,
anyone said it, but you're asking, so I said yes.
No, someone said chocolate syrup.
What about
I did.
Yeah, I thought Greg did.
Cinnamon,
Oh.
bitch.
Not in the top 10.
Damn.
how many do we have left? Like how many slots?
You need number 3, number 6, and number 10.
Bananas?
Not in the top 10, but at number 11.
Wow.
Even though we're not doing the pecan stuff, and this is usually built into it, I'm still going to go for it. Bacon or bacon crumbles?
Not in the top 10.
All right. I didn't think so, but I figured I'd go for it.
Now I got to put
Is
bacon
it-
crumbles in my pancakes.
Is there
now.
something really weird and like savory on this list?
No.
Okay, I'm
Apples.
just making sure.
Apples is not in the top 10.
Which, side note, I'd rather have bacon with my pancakes than sausage. If we're talking savory.
I'd rather have
Yeah,
sausage, though.
yeah.
I'd rather have sausage.
Mm.
I roll
Oh,
the
no.
sausage up in a blanket, like the
Yep.
pancakes. Eat like a pig in a blanket and dip it in syrup. It's so
Make
fucking
myself a
good.
pancake taco.
Breakfast
Yes.
corn dogs? Is that what you're making?
Breakfast corn dog, yeah, dude. It's so good.
Let's see. Number 3, we still need shit.
No, that's what I'm trying to think of.
You guys will hate me
This-
for it, but I'm not going to
This
give
is
it to you.
this is so off the rails right here, but salt.
Not in the top 10.
What? Hang on.
Okay.
Back that part up. I need to hear the logic. What?
I have no fucking clue. I'm just thinking on the logic of his fucking top 10s, bro.
About pepper.
Yeah, I'm like
There's no
table
pepper.
condiments. I don't
That
fucking
sounds like
ketchup. Like,
vengeance
what the
again.
fuck?
I think it's related to syrup. I think he's being
Is
it's
it apple
kind of
butter?
syrup.
Like
Not
a
apple
salted
butter, not in the top
caramel or
10.
something. Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
love some
apple
good
butter
apple
is
though.
really good on pancakes.
Not even in the top 25.
Oh, honey.
You guys said honey at 6.
Oh,
Cherries?
Not in the top 10.
Hmm.
First clue,
Peaches.
it's a fruit. No peaches.
peaches. Fucking dragon fruit. I don't know.
Not dragon fruit.
Star
Kiwi.
fruit. Pineapple.
Not kiwi. Not
Mango.
pineapple, Not mango.
Wait. Just to be clear, though, we already said strawberry and blueberry, right?
Correct. There's
Yeah.
still
Okay.
one more
Yeah.
fruit.
Raspberry.
Raspberries is 10.
Ooh. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
So,
Still
we're
don't
talking
have-
3 still, right? We still
We
have
still
3.
don't have 3.
You still
have
need
3.
still need number 3.
Is that a fruit?
It is not a fruit.
Oh, that one's
I was
not
Coconut.
happy that raspberries made the list.
Coconut shavings?
Not coconut
Oh,
shavings.
good. So
Well,
1 was syrup, 2 was whipped cream.
I mean, are we counting? Is it table syrup versus the maple syrup?
No, there's no.
Okay.
Good call. He would do shit like that. Good
Yeah,
call.
That's why
Is
I
there-
clarified earlier. I said it's got to be something about syrup.
Is there a combination of something we've already said?
Buttered
Uh,
syrup.
It's not a
Butter-flavored syrup.
combination, but it's in something you said earlier.
It's in
Oh,
something.
it's a fucking compote of some sort.
just sugar? Do people just put sugar on top?
Not sugar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, powdered sugar.
Like gran.
Powdered sugar is not in the top 10.
Oh,
I had to
okay.
clarify.
I had a hope there, Bell, for a second.
Yeah,
That was a
I had
good
to clarify
answer.
when he said sugar. I was like, wait, how about powdered sugar?
Yeah. Seen that one before, but it's not super common. But
It's in something we've already said.
The word is in something you've already said.
Was it when I said cinnamon?
Not cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I was gonna say Cinnabon icing or some shit, dude.
We got this.
And something.
Is it more pancakes?
No, it's not more pancakes.
Yeah, I want to top my pancake with another pancake.
I need silver dollars. Pile them up. Let's
Yeah, a little short stack.
And something we said
Yeah.
that's on the list, or something we said that's not on the list.
It's both.
Wait, how can
go.
it?
Bofa?
Excuse me. How can it be on the list and not on the list?
Because
Okay,
it's
you
not
might as
on the
well go to
list,
the list.
and it's on the list.
I hate you.
He said, I want to commit a war crime, and this is what I'm doing right now.
If I'm going to soul
Salted
crush
caramel?
people week to week, I'm going to soul crush someone. No, salted caramel's not in the top 10.
Salted chocolate. I don't know why I'm on this salt thing right now.
Ice
Not
cream.
salted chocolate. Not
Ice
ice cream.
cream.
Ice cream's a good guess though, but no,
Condensed milk?
not condensed milk. Who in the hell?
Birthday cake batter.
No.
Sweetened condensed milk would
Is it just
actually be
cookie
really
dough?
good on a
Just throw
fucking
it on there?
pancake. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
That's what I
Sweetened condensed
meant,
milk
was
good with
sweetened.
everything.
Yeah.
How about crushed Oreos?
Not crushed Oreos.
Fuck. Oh, that was such a good. I didn't even think about that. That's a good guess.
Trying to think
Is
if
it
this
chocolate
in something.
sprinkles? We said sprinkles, but what about chocolate?
It's
thought
not
that-
chocolate sprinkles.
I thought of that too.
Remember our ice cream toppings
Is it
top 10?
funfetti sprinkles?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
you mean when we
confetti.
almost quit the show? Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, when we almost quit
Hey.
the show.
Hazelnut or like hazelnut spread.
Oh yeah, the Nutella.
Not in the
Nutella.
top 10. That's at number 12.
What?
Nutella got
Dude.
popular there, so I could see that.
Hmm.
Peanut
It is
butter?
typi- it is typically sweet and usually brown.
Is
Brown
that peanut
sugar.
butter.
Is it brown
Not
sugar?
It's not brown sugar.
Kingsley
not
said peanut butter.
Molasses. Molasses.
Not, peanut
Oh,
butter.
okay.
Not molasses.
That does not happen on the West Coast for sure.
I know.
No
and
one talks about
molasses is a southern thing.
But, okay, so you said it was brown and what?
Sweet.
Typically
Sweet.
sweet.
Chocolate icing? I don't know what else, but
Not chocolate
Fudge?
icing. Not fudge.
That could be brown or darker brown.
I'm gonna
Almond
shit on your
butter?
pancakes.
Not
if you-
almond butter. This is where I'm going to get canceled this week. So,
Cookie butter.
Not cookie butter.
Now here, I got something brown I can put on your pancakes for you, Rich, just for this list.
damn.
Shit.
It comes in many forms.
I swear to God, it's chocolate something.
Yogurt.
yogurt.
It's
I-
not
just
yogurt.
Oatmeal.
It's
Chocolate
not
oatmeal.
Not chocolate oatmeal.
Oh wait, these aren't bagels. My bad.
I was going to say, where's the list of stuff you put on your bagels?
They don't have a list of that.
I got that cornered. Oh man.
Just like every corner of your bagel.
Just one corner. Just one corner. There's no corners on a bagel. There's only sides.
Oh, there is a top 10 list of stuff put on your bagel. I should have came with that.
Oh shit.
That would have been good.
Is it anything besides cream cheese?
We'll go. Maybe we'll touch into it.
Yeah. Yeah, what's this brown sweet shit?
You
that
guys
we're
just said the
talking-
word multiple times.
Chocolate? Is it chocolate something?
It's
milk
Chocolate
chocolate syrup.
It's
He's
Chocolate sauce?
quiet. Like
It's
he's
chocolate.
quiet.
just
It's
Okay.
chocolate something.
number 3. Just chocolate.
I hate you so much.
Jesus.
I literally said chocolate.
He said
chips,
chocolate
okay?
sprinkles. That counted.
And he said chocolate sprinkles. That is technically just chocolate on top of it.
No, it's not.
I knew it was going to be a
It's
technical
What
thing.
are you
Wait,
doing?
what is
Putting
just
fucking
chocolate?
Hershey's nibs all over the top of it? Like what the
Go to a
fuck?
I knew it was
restaurant.
gonna be-
Like,
I knew it was
You
gonna be
say,
technical.
I want
Chocolate bars.
chocolate on my pancakes. What does that even mean? They're going to ask you, what kind of
You're
chocolate?
gonna put chocolate syrup on your fucking pancake. That's what
They're
they're gonna fucking
you're-
do.
You're gonna say I want to just throw a Hershey bar on top of my pancakes, and they're gonna call
Yep.
the cops on you. Is
Oh,
what's
good.
gonna happen.
They're gonna go- yeah, can you put it between two pancakes to make like a hot pocket kind of deal? That'd be really cool.
Chocolate. And they
They
bring
would
it,
kick
you're
you
like,
out of the fucking IHOP.
bitch, this isn't my dark chocolate European chocolate. That's what I asked for.
Yeah,
Even people at
like a
Denny's are
chocolate
probably
little
like, you've
bits
gone
of
too
orange
far, bud.
peel in it. Like what the fuck? Like why don't you have that?
Some of
Dumb
the honorable
chocolate.
mentions, you guys did say Nutella, peanut butter, powdered sugar. They have lemons on here, which I would never
You're
put a
just
lemon on
putting sugar
pancakes.
on your pancake,
Lemons.
bro. Like stop it.
That.
Marshmallow.
I was
yeah.
okay. That's what I was gonna say. Like marshmallow fluff, like the spread.
Mhm.
I could see that.
Ooh.
See that?
Sour cream.
It would taste kind of weird.
I
Back that
thought
part
about
up.
No, no,
saying sour
the
cream.
German pancakes. My parents did that sometimes.
I thought about
Sour
sour
Oh,
cream.
cream?
okay.
How about
It's a
baked
more savory
beans?
pancake, but sweet savory, yeah.
It's like a crepe.
Baked beans is on this list for pancakes.
That's
Stop
gotta be
it.
a British
That's
thing.
English. That's
Leave the
English.
UK out of this.
Beans and toast.
It was actually pretty good. I like
Beans
English
and
breakfast.
cake.
Then a strawberry
toast.
and chocolate blended sauce.
What the?
I would
That's
eat the
gonna look
fuck out of
like
that on a
bloody shit.
pancake. Yep. That. Hey, I bet it tastes really good though.
What the
I'm
hell's
down.
a gooseberry?
A
Oh.
gooseberry?
It's, a
It's
celery.
like
Is it a grape?
like a tart. It's like a tart grape.
It's one of those unique ones, right? Like
Yeah.
a huckleberry or something that you don't find everywhere. But
Fuck.
yeah,
You're gonna say
Oh,
like
I would-
people put persimmons on their pancakes now.
just
Uh,
just pomegranate
least-
seeds.
so
but
that
just
was-
chocolate.
Most
Come on,
uncomfortable pancake experience ever. Just pomegranate seeds, bro.
So chocolate chips didn't count as chocolate, huh?
nope.
Bullshit.
Technically.
Yeah, well,
I would
Doesn't
lose
say
the
chocolate
fight, but I
chips.
would fucking fight you right now.
You're the devil. You're the devil.
Hey, I gotta crush souls every week. It's my new thing. I
So,
guess.
so next time we go to the restaurant and they bring it back with chocolate chips, we're like, bitch, I just said chocolate, not chocolate
said
chips.
Yeah, I want a whole Hershey bar on.
So just tell them chocolate, and then just see how the server reacts.
They're gonna have a
What
mental
kind of
breakdown in the back. Like
Yeah.
he says chocolate. I don't know what
He
that
said
means.
chocolate.
I don't
I
know
don't know what
it
to
is.
say.
Just throw the Hershey bar from your backpack on it. I don't know. Customers always
Sir, chocolate. You want chocolate syrup on your? No, just chocolate.
I
My
just want
list
chocolate.
said chocolate.
okay.
That's what I
Chocolate
said.
chips?
I could see
No
people
chocolate.
doing like
You mean chocolate
chocolate
sprinkles?
shaving,
No, I
like-
just want chocolate.
the chocolate shavings you have like an ice cream. I can see that.
So then it should just say chocolate shavings, not chocolate. Because that is just
I just want
That
the
is just-
Walmart bar that just says chocolate. No,
I'd be impressed if they came back and put chocolate mousse all over the top of it, though. I'd be like, okay,
the
now
dollar
we're
store
cooking.
general chocolate.
again. You're getting specific with the mousse. You need to cut that part out.
Just,
Just give me
chocolate.
mousse.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Just mousse.
Yeah, I just want mousse on my pancake.
You guys want to
Why
do
does it
the
have an
third
antler
one?
sticking out?
Do a third list
Oh,
and see
yeah.
how good we can talk about bagels.
Oh, yeah, I think we
let's
should.
do it.
Oh
I
shit!
think
Let's
you
do
guys are
it.
gonna kill me on this
Todd,
one.
that's
too,
all
but
you, buddy.
let's go.
That's all
Thank
you.
you, Todd.
All Todd.
Thank you,
Okay.
creative.
The top
you,
10
creative.
things to put on a bagel.
Well, let's start
I'm gonna
easy.
laugh.
Easy butter. Butter's gonna be the first thing.
I'm gonna laugh if oatmeal's not on
Butter's
here.
not first.
Butter
Cream
is number
cheese.
8.
Cream
Cheese
cheese.
is number 1.
Smoked salmon.
Salmon is number 5.
Is oatmeal on there?
Oatmeal is not on the list.
I'd ask. You know, I'd
See?
ask.
So wait, is there going to be bullshit like variants of cream cheese, or is cream cheese cover everything on the list?
That's
cream
like a
cheese
dill
will cover
cream
everything on the
cheese, a
list.
veggie blend.
Like cheese slice, like American cheese.
No American cheese.
If we're going with salmon, then I'm also going to say capers.
I was gonna say
capers.
capers too.
No
Yeah.
cake.
Cheddar cheese.
No cheddar cheese.
Egg,
No
Yeah.
egg.
bacon.
No bacon.
See, I'm thinking of bagel sandwiches. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love bagel
So-
sandwiches.
So we got cream cheese covered. We got
How
butter
about
covered.
lox? How about lox?
No
Well, they
lox.
said-
Okay.
they said
Well,
salmon.
technically there was.
Oh, you said salmon. Okay.
Yeah. Red
That
onion.
shows that
No red
chopped
onion.
onions.
I'm not cultured, Bell. Leave me alone.
cottage cheese.
Not cottage cheese.
Wow, this is a tough list.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think
Um,
you guys are thinking too broad.
Salt, pepper.
No salt and pepper.
Too broad.
How about everything bagel spice, whatever they call it?
No, not everything.
Seasoning.
Seasoning.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter is number 2.
Jelly.
Really?
Yeah, jelly.
Jam.
I'll give you strawberry jam at 6.
I hope you would, because I
Thank
said
you.
jam.
I've had that on bagels. Really good.
But jelly is not jam. Jam is
Apple
not jelly.
butter.
Apple butter is not.
Dylan's
on
flying
the
to your
list.
house right
Well,
now.
you might as well go down. You might as well go down the
Dude.
road. Say Nutella.
Dude, if I there's no way I'd ever be up in Detroit, but if I ever was, I would come fucking sweep the leg, Johnny.
Nutella's number 9.
Okay.
Can you give us a recap real quick?
You could literally put anything on a bagel.
You got cream cheese at number 1, peanut butter at number 2, salmon at 5, strawberry jam at 6,
Don't ever say that again.
Nutella at 9, and butter at 8.
All right.
What
How
about
about this?
Bell is silent.
Pizza on a bagel.
No pizza on a bagel.
Oh
about-
man, I
how
was thinking 2 bagel bites.
How about plain? Nothing on a bagel.
No plain.
Okay.
Honestly, good shit on that one because he
I'm
would have
just-
pulled something like that. Like
After that
what's a
last
good
list,
topic?
I have to list
Plain.
everything.
Oh, that is number 10. Like you know,
Putting nothing
I can
on
see
it.
that.
Like a Jeopardy question.
It's a topping called plain.
Topping
Like
called
like
toasted.
nothing.
The crust.
It's a
People
topic
eat
called
bagels with nothing.
sadness.
Think
That is
hipster.
sadness.
That's a plain on my
Avocado.
bagel.
Avocado is number 3.
You said
Oh,
think hipster, and I immediately went there. That
Would
was
put
the
avocado.
biggest hint ever.
Turkey?
No
Like cold
turkey.
cuts?
What about sausage?
Ham,
No
turkey.
sausage.
Okay.
No cold cuts like that.
Mhm.
44, ladies. That's me.
How about bacon bits?
No bacon bits.
Is sour cream on there?
It is not on there.
Maple syrup.
Not on there.
Okay.
See, I don't eat bagels the way most people eat bagels. I only eat whole wheat bagels.
Obviously, you don't.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
One of these is a dip.
Hummus.
Ooh.
Sour cream and
Number
chive.
4. Hummus.
Oh,
hummus.
No
Hummus?
sour cream and chive.
Ooh, that actually would be really good. I
That would
didn't
be
think
really
of that.
good.
Yeah.
Depending on the
roasted red
hummus.
pepper
though.
hummus.
Yeah,
Because
there
they
you
have,
go.
they have
Pepper.
like a hive
Mhm.
cream cheese, like a hive cream cheese, but you're talking about a different type of dip, not a cream cheese.
You mean chive?
Chive,
No
you're
chive.
right.
No, there's
You said
no
hive. I was like
All
a
right, I did
bees.
say that weird. Yep.
No chive? Okay.
no chive.
Ants.
It's a bee dip. Just all the stingers.
I was like, I did say honey.
Yeah, nobody said honey?
Honey is not on the list.
Oh wait, no, I said that for pancakes. That's right.
Gotta be creative here. Think about what wife puts on it.
I'm like going down like the refrigerated aisle in the store.
How about
right now in my
tomatoes?
head.
Sliced tomatoes or
No tomatoes. No vegetables.
no veggies. Okay.
Oh,
Well, avocados.
okay.
Or are they fruits?
They're fruit.
Technically,
Well, I would say like sliced blueberries or raspberries.
No blueberries, no raspberries. No fruits.
blackberries,
No
No fruits.
blackberries. No fruits.
Gooseberries.
Cucumber.
What is it?
lingonberries.
No
Cucumber?
lingonberries. No cucumber.
What are we looking for?
Acai
You need,
berries.
you need number 10 and number 7.
Fucking
Pomegranate
chia
seeds.
seeds.
No chia seeds. What was yours, Greg?
Pomegranate seeds.
No pomegranate seeds.
Powdered sugar.
Not powdered
Lemon
sugar.
peel.
It's a type of butter.
Apple butter.
Honey butter.
Not either one of. What is it? You
Cookie
say, Kingsley?
butter,
Honey butter?
Not honey butter. Not cookie butter. Not apple butter.
almond butter.
Almond butter is number 10.
Really?
Oh, various nut butters.
Mm.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
I
cashew
shouldn't have
butter?
said
Is
that.
cashew
I
butter.
shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, that's going to be the episode name.
I take that back.
Let's see.
Last
There
one
you go.
is a.
Greg, various nut butters.
Done. Change
Look-
it.
We're looking for 7, right?
Yep, number 7 is a popular brand known for its creamy and spreadable blank wedges.
Oh,
Brie?
Not brie.
but yeah, there's another type of
Baby Bell?
No, it's Laughing Cow.
Laughing
Oh,
cow
Laughing Cow.
cheese is number 7.
There we go.
That's
Interesting.
just so good too.
It's like string cheese.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's close to cream cheese, but sure, whatever.
Yeah, it really is just like wedges of cream cheese when you think about it.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
No.
The spreadable
Yeah, you
ones
open
are
the little
close.
you open the little foil triangle. It's like
It
cream
reminds
cheese
me
in
of like
there.
string cheese. It's like a mushy.
Oh, well,
like
they have a softer spreadable one too.
Well, they have the wedge. They had their discs, or whatever you want to call them.
My wife.
I
used
mean,
to
it
get
reminds me
tons
more of
that.
like Bourgeon cheese type of thing.
My wife.
the
always
spreadable
had Laughing
stuff.
Cow.
If you've never had brie on a bagel, that's just amazing.
The only other option for this list was mashed banana.
Yeah,
I thought you were
that's a
saying
Why
good
is it-
potatoes. I was about to walk the fuck out.
That's a good one.
I was about to walk the
Mashed
fuck
bananas?
out, dude.
Why do they have to be mashed bananas? Why can't
Yeah,
they
why
just
do
be
they have to be
regular bananas?
I don't make these lists.
I mean, they
Sliced
mash when
bananas.
you eat them. So I mean,
is it for babies?
Maybe, I don't know.
split peas,
Baby food.
Baby food.
Interesting.
carrots.
I want some mashed peas and bananas on my bagels, please.
Yeah, for don't put them together.
And the banana needs to look like throw up, like applesauce.
Oh, stop it! Oh god.
Okay,
I got an 8
let's
before
move
this.
on. Gator, what's a movie you would recommend someone to watch?
Shit.
I'll give you one that I talked about on the last show, and I watched this last week. No, 2 weeks ago. It is it's a movie about the New York dating scene, and it's I'm trying to remember who stars in it. I've seen it now. It is it's kind of, they call it a deconstruction of a romantic comedy. And it's called The Materialist. My wife actually wanted to see it more than I did, but once I saw it, I gotta admit it's pretty good. Dakota Johnson, she plays a matchmaker in the current
I've seen the
dating scene, and she it talks about how unreasonable people are when they're looking for someone to marry and have a life with. Like, like she would ask this guy. He said, "I'm looking for someone a little younger," and he's like 50. And she goes, "Oh, I got this 32-year-old lady who's really, really nice. You'll love her." No, I'm looking for something in my 20s. I'm like, seriously? You're 50 and you want a 20-year-old as a wife? Seriously. But it kind of was funny because you'd see all these, And it got serious too. It had some serious scenes in it too. But I think I gave this one. I rated this one better than the Kevin Feige Fantastic Four First Steps. So yeah, Materialist. I doubt it's probably going to be on streaming soon. I don't think it's in theaters anymore. But yeah, that's a really good one. I thought it was a good movie. If you like rom-coms,
It looked good.
I didn't expect much, but it's like my wife has very good taste in movies. She always can find a good movie, and she'll pull me to the theater kicking and screaming, and I'll go, you know what? That was actually pretty good. Her percentage is very high on picking good movies that I didn't think would be any good. So yeah.
Kingsley, what do you got?
I didn't look at the list ahead of time to make sure it's not on here. Hopefully it's not. Edge of Tomorrow.
It is not on the list.
All right. Just going with the sci-fi theme. Just kind of came to mind last second. And of course, it's a fun story, and Emily Blunt is gorgeous.
That is true. Greg, what do you got?
I was debating between two. I think I'm gonna go with the movie Volcano. My wife and I have been watching a lot of like 90s disaster movies as well as 90s rom-coms the past couple nights.
Nice.
So it's either that or 10 Things I Hate About You, but I think I'm gonna go with Volcano.
Volcano's a good movie.
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah,
That was a great movie. Yeah.
Belle, what do you got?
The new How to Train Your Dragon movie, because I haven't seen it and I want to.
good reason.
Okay. I'm actually going to put the new F1 movie up.
That was a great movie.
It was very good.
Bardem, really good.
It was very good, but it's a blatant ripoff to Driven with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
So, but I made sure I saw that movie in the theater because you just can't, like the way those engines sound, I could not replicate that in my current situation with any like sound in my house. So I made sure to see that one of the movies.
Yeah.
Have you just been walking around your house going vroom vroom really loud just to see what
happens?
But it's funny.
It's like acoustics aren't right.
What's cool about that movie? That movie was making money before it was even like produced, right? Because they were selling sponsorships for the cars, the suits, and all of that for that movie.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
They put a ton of money in that promotion on that movie. I was seeing F1 ads in the theaters like in February. It was crazy, man. They've been hyping that movie up for a long time.
And what they did is they retrofitted some like F2 cars, which is a lower version, to make some of the scenes. But they were racing legitly, like in some races, at the end of the first two laps. Then they had to get off the track. So
yeah, he admitted they actually had car time,
which is huge, and just the amount of G-force those things produce is amazing. So.
Do you guys ever watch that movie based on the Sony racing game? Gran Turismo,
baby. That movie's amazing.
That movie surprised me, man. That was a great movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
Speaking of racing movies.
Yeah, I saw that with my son in the theater, and it was
hard to
really
believe it's a true story. It's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
We did a movie night in the Discord server and watched it, I think, one night.
Nice.
I was thinking of the movie, too, with Chris Hemsworth and the guy who played Niki Lauda.
Drive?
Or is it Rush or Drive
That's
or something like that?
Rush, yeah.
Rush. Yeah, Rush was really good.
Ford versus Ferrari is very much like that. Also, there was a movie about the Ferrari family. It was about
Enzo.
It was Enzo.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Enzo.
That was a great
Enzo.
movie.
Yep.
That was a great movie.
Yep.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
It's about the family.
Which one?
About family.
No, Too Fast, Too Furious. The bad one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The bad one.
The bad one, yeah.
The one with Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
Is that the one where they launch themselves in space? Or is that the other one?
No, that's the different one. This one was Tyrese and the Fiero, where they get launched into space in the Ford Fiero, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I just remember that one scene. That's the only thing I'll remember from that movie.
So that was Too Fast, Too Furious was Paul Walker and Tyrese that got out of like prison, and they had to like prove themselves with the cops or something by going undercover. But
yeah, like it wasn't.
I've only seen it like 10 times.
I've seen them all, but I can't tell you what individual movies are about because they're all so alike. So
I love them because they're so crazy and somewhat bad.
They tend to get. They're
just the cars
now. So.
I like it because the cars. I don't care about the story or the people. I just like the cars.
It's like junk food. You eat it, you consume it.
Yeah, that's exactly what those movies are. Yeah, it's junk food.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for adding to the list. I will update that right now. Let's go around the room, do some final thoughts. Be anything you want it to be. Let's start with Kingsley.
Everyone, help capitalism. Go to Vegas. I'll join you. I don't know.
Perfect.
I love you all.
No notes.
Gator, you got anything for us?
I would like to. I don't know if we're doing promotion and all that right now,
Go
but
ahead.
I made a side podcast. I've got 3 episodes out. It's called 50 Years Experience Required. It's about stories of my past life and the shit I did wrong, how I learned from them, and maybe someone else can learn from my mistakes and not have to make it themselves. Yeah, I have 3 episodes out. One's an intro on why you should listen to the show. The first one was about money. That can get very deep, but there's a lot of dumb shit I did as a younger married couple with money. And I have my next episode I have coming out is about marriage, about relationships. So I'm not going to cover like the spectrum, but like top 3 tips or something, top 3 things that I learned from 32 years of marriage. So yeah, it's they're short podcast. It's a short podcast. It's like 20, 30 minutes tops. It's like something you can listen to in the morning while you're in the shower, just kind of make you think for the day. And that's it. So it's not something I'll be releasing every week, maybe every couple weeks. And like I said, I just started it about a month ago. So yeah, I got a lot of passion for this kind of little passion project I have. And yeah, hopefully people want to listen to it. So I'm actually have a YouTube. I'm gonna have a YouTube version too down the road. I've got a different cam setup and stuff I'm going to do. So I'm hoping that'll.
I can do a 20-minute podcast. I just can't do like hours plus anymore because I'm not on overnights. So I can't have anything in my ear. Yeah.
It's hard to do, or else you have to break it up into like 3 1-hour segments or something,
I'm still trying to listen to the girls episode. Like I'm already halfway through it. So I typically don't listen to ours at all. I listen to the first 5 minutes and the last 10 minutes.
Do you listen to your own podcast? Do you guys listen to your own podcast?
I don't.
I do all the time. You know why? Because I always want to get better. I'm always looking to say, I probably should have done this differently. And I probably should not have talked over Kingsley again.
People that will tell me the good or the bad in a podcast, and I don't need to listen to myself. So
yeah,
I know Greg.
Everyone's different.
Greg texts me like, "Hey, we need to do this or we need to do that," and so
yeah, I'll skim through like bits and pieces. Like I won't listen to the whole thing, but like I like to listen to make sure was my mic in the right spot.
Right?
Do I sound like I'm on the other side of the room? What if I I'll remember like, oh, I remember when I don't know Bell accidentally cut out. Like did that affect something? Like hey, by the way, notes for next time. Something
Always constant improvement, man.
Yeah.
Some of it though, some of it the way I edit and stuff, I can adjust most of that stuff anyways and make people louder and softer. And as you edit, and what I've learned in editing, and as you will know, you look at like the tracks, right? And it just you can tell what's not a voice and what's like a background noise over time.
Yeah.
So
I actually just released a Patreon episode where I actually edited last week's show live and talked my way through it, and actually on my software showed how I put the show together. I didn't know if people will be bored to death watching it, but I figured, what the hell, man, that's something different. So if people ever want to know how I put the ads together and the transitions and my editing process, I just put that out too. Hopefully people care to watch it. It's a video episode. So
yeah. I mean, once in a while, if I'm on Discord, sometimes I'll stream it live as I'm doing it with some people.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just to hang out. But
people are
the
curious
way I edit and stuff, I can edit an episode in like 20 minutes now. It's where
editing is an art form.
It's
an art form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody does it a little bit differently.
I found your podcast on Spotify. Are you on all music streaming services like Apple Plus and
my new podcast?
Amazon? Yeah,
it's on all of them. Yeah, I'm if it's 50, by the way. That's a mistake. You think about this when you're putting titles together. It's not 50 the word, it's 50 years experience required. I know it's a long title. I brainstormed forever to come up with a title, and I figured I wanted a title that made sense and described the show in the title. And it maybe even come off as a little pretentious, like I'm an old fart. I want to tell you how things are done. It's not that. It's the opposite. I actually share my mistakes, and I kind of lay myself out there. It gets very personal. Some parts get very personal, but it's a podcast I've always wanted to do, and the topics will be all over the place, just dumb shit. And I'll talk about building my business probably down the road too, and how I got into podcasting and my ADHD diagnosis in my 50s, a lot of things, man. I got a list here. I literally have a list of 35 of different topics. I use Post-it notes on my computer, and I just, anytime I think of something like an old story or something, I put it up there and it goes into the queue. So I probably got 2 years worth of episodes. I just got to sit down and write them. That's the hard part. That's the brain part. Takes a while to do that.
You should keep yourself occupied with what you want to do.
Yeah.
If Battlefield's
like
a hit, you're going to do a Battlefield podcast like you're planning on?
No, I'm making that mistake. No, I'm not making that mistake. I still have the, no, actually I let the domain go.
Gotcha.
I let everything go. I don't look back. When I cancel a project, I'm not coming back to it.
No.
I move on. I just move on. I'd love to do one, but there's a lot of Battlefield creators out there. They don't need another one. So.
Well, you're more than welcome to hang out with us this weekend. We're going to be playing it over here.
Yeah, man.
So we need people to play with.
Hell yeah. I have a crew that I still talk to on a WhatsApp chat room. These guys I've been gaming with for ever since Battlefield Bad Company 2. I still talk to them today a little bit. And we're all, some of our friends have passed away. Rest in peace. But we had all ages, man, all different ages. I was the younger of the group, I think, of this group we were gaming with. But every night, man, we had people who knew exactly what we had. A really good crew. And that's what I love about Battlefield. You can get a good team of 4 together and just rock everything. If you guys work together and get experience playing, everybody knows what they need to do, what their job is in the battlefield and how they help everybody. And it sounds to me like Battlefield 6 is going to be going back to that method, the old subclasses again. So I hope they do. I really want it to do well. I want them to do well
and stuff. And
yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm my fingers are crossed. Because I do need to have something else to play other than Destiny, but I'm loving Destiny right now.
Are you still big in Vilantro?
I haven't played in a while, but it's usually my game that I play if I by myself on the phone or at the DMV or something. It's a great game to just pull up. Like I went to visit our GDC contingent over there in the UK. I went to the Midlands this time. I didn't go to London. I went into the Cotswolds and spent a whole week out there. I had a meet up with all the guys. Man, what a great bunch of people out there. Of Danger, I'm sure you met a bunch of them too when you were there.
I only got to meet Doc. That was it.
Aoka.
But I was in
I
was in the Cotswolds though, and it's a amazing place. We're talking about going back soon.
Yeah, they said it was hot when I was there. It was 80. I'm like, that's December in Florida, guys. But you know what was great? It was sunshine all week, and they were like, "You must have brought that Florida sunshine." I said, "I must have, because I haven't seen a drop of rain all day." But driving. We drove a little Mercedes hatchback. Oh my God. I was so mentally tired. Did you drive when you were there, Danger?
I did most of the driving. We were in
so stressful.
We were in December though. So it was foggy and snowy and rainy most of the time. And I had this tiny little Citroen. I think it's the
French car.
Yeah. And that thing drove like a shoebox. And it was like, and I don't know how you
should have gone with a Peugeot.
I almost did. It was an option. But the one thing that drove us nuts was because it was so hazy and like in the morning everything was like frozen just from the weather. I was so afraid to make the right turn from the other lane. Like just that initial time.
Terrifying.
It's
the little towns, or the motorways are a piece of cake. It's the little towns, man.
So you were in the Cotswolds. Did they make fun of you for the speed limit?
I stuck pretty much to the speed limit. I didn't want any speed camera tickets when I got home. And but you know what I did do? I was in because I had to drive on the other side. I was lagging I was always hugging that left side of the lane because I'm so used to being on the other side. And I kept trying to correct myself. It's just a hard habit, man. But I got to say, Heyoka, and I met probably 15 of the Guardian Downcast Brit Court over there. And oh my God, I celebrated my birthday. They sang happy birthday to me at a 100-year-old tavern, or I don't know what they call it. The pub. Thank you. And God, it's just I had such great memories, man. And there's some characters over there, man. There are some characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to say that it was just a great time over there. And I don't know how that topic came up. Went to an Elbow concert in a field, like an outdoor concert, right before the night before we left. Oh my God. Kingsley's tired of hearing me talk about it because I had so much fun doing it.
It's worth going to England, especially that area.
So
It's
beautiful.
so great.
We had good.
On my list.
Thank God we had really good weather. So sorry, I didn't mean to dominate the conversation there.
No, you're
Now
fine.
I try to drive on the other side of the road. I bet I would do pretty good with it, just for an experience.
I would not.
It's exciting.
It would freak you out. Like we did. There was one point where the GPS took us through a person's farm, which is normal. Like you. At one point, we're driving. I'm like looking at my wife because she was driving at that point, and I was like, I don't think we're supposed to be here. And then all of a sudden, like we're passing like these like gates that lead into a field, and a farmer's just like waving at us, like not in like a get off my farm type of thing, but just like a good morning, how are you doing, and just like we're going about our business.
You're a tourist. We understand.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
like they get it. But like especially the Cotswolds area, the speed limit is 30.
Yeah.
But everybody goes 65. And I asked Heyoka about that, and he said it's merely a guideline to go 35.
Really?
Everybody goes 60. And when like I don't know what towns you went through, but like where we stayed was the Brunswick area.
Mm-hmm. We were geez. I know we went through Cheddar. Cheddar was one of our Cheddar Canyon. We went into there where cheddar cheese was made. The caves where they stored it. It was like playing Mario. It was like playing Mario Kart, man. Every day it was like, well, let's figure out. I'll tell you one quick story. We got our car from Eurocar at the airport at Heathrow. We made 5 loops just trying to get out of the damn. We were in a bus lane. I'm like, I think we're going to get a ticket for being in this bus lane. I said, I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. Finally got out of there. We went to Bristol. We went to Molly's over there in Bristol. It's like an independent hotel chain. And we had the things that killed me were the spiral roundabouts where you start on the outside and you have to work your way in to get to the later exits. Well, our Molly's, the place we stayed, was the very first turn on the very outside. As soon as we got on the roundabout, we immediately had to turn left. We didn't know this at first. So when you mess up at a roundabout, you basically just have to go back on the highway and start over because there's no other lane coming the other way. So long story short, we're coming back around the 3rd time and I finally gunned it. I went for it. And there was a bike lane and there was just a lovely little chap walking his bike across the thing. We slammed on the brakes in the middle of the spiral roundabout, and the guy's just like, oh, and you damn near hit him on the way in. And I'm like, well, this is how our vacation starts. We almost hit a bicyclist, and I think I broke the axle on this car because I hit a curb. Dude, it is just craziness.
The roundabouts freaked me out a little bit. I mean, I had some experience with it because we had roundabouts in Jersey where I grew up. Yeah, so it was like, oh yeah, I can do this. But the thing that freaked us out, like there was, and I have confirmed this with some of the Brickboard guys. They are afraid to drive more than 45 minutes. I don't know what it is, but even like at our hotel, we went to Blenheim Palace from our hotel, which is where Churchill grew up. And they were having this whole like thing set up for the holidays. And there's like a whole museum for Churchill in the basement. And we're like, oh yeah, we're going down to Blenheim Palace. She goes, oh, you're driving so far. And I looked at the map, the GPS. It's like 40 minutes. And she's like, oh, I can't believe you're driving that far. Like, it's not bad. And I said something to Heyoka. He goes, why would you drive that far? I'm like, what are you talking about
here?
Yeah, like, dude, it takes me 45 minutes to get, to the office or something. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, we don't go past 20 minutes. That's like
we drove everywhere. We went to Cardiff. We went to the birthplace of the meetup was at the birthplace of Stratford upon Avon. That's where we went for the get together, the meetup. We went to Bath because that's like one of the old Roman cities. Went up in the cathedrals and stuff. But anyway, I won't bore you guys with that stuff. But it was what a memorable trip. And Heyoka, I took him and his wife to a nice steak dinner one night. Food was fantastic. He told me about the service centers. Have you been to those service centers where there's just treats galore, like chocolatey, all kinds of chocolatey pastries and oh my God, I was in heaven, man. I think I gained 8 pounds when I got back from that place. It was bad.
Yeah, we ate too much. A lot of rich food. My gut was flaring up the moment I got home.
Yeah. My gut bacteria was not used to that kind of food. That's for sure. But man, what a civil people. What a very polite and respectful people. Never forget it. I just only hope that we treat Englanders that come here that way.
Probably not.
And great host. Probably not. And they'll probably die on the highway when people run up on them at 75 miles an hour when they're just trying to figure out what exit to get off on I-4 in Orlando, you know? So, yeah. Sorry, I don't know how that came up, but
no, you're good,
just
man.
can't say enough about those guys. Love those guys. They're just so awesome.
Greg, final thoughts.
Yeah.
Jesus. I lost track of what I was originally going to say. So then I will just say,
don't worry,
Todd and Mike.
Todd, don't worry. We get derailed at many parts of our show. And I'm thinking to myself, we've never been this derailed in final thoughts. So it's great.
No, usually it's in like the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Put it on the bingo board.
Check. Todd, Mike, thanks for coming on tonight. We're redoing the whole Dungeons, Death Save and Dice show we were doing. I'm the GM now. I'm running a game. It's Candela Obscura. It's like I don't know if you've ever played the game Dishonored is the best way to describe it. Like a gothic turn of the century Call of Cthulhu type thing.
Evens.
Yeah. It's nerve wracking and scary, and I love it. And we're gonna keep doing that for a couple more weeks, and then hopefully have somebody else run a game because I don't like listening to the sound of my own voice.
I'm working on possibly doing a shadow run. We'll see.
Yeah.
I know if I was playing that game, my grandmother would beat me with her rosary. And like, you're going to church on Sunday. You're going to church on Sunday. Bell, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Like always, everyone listening, challenge yourself every day. Do something that you don't normally do. Step outside of the box, but also stepping outside of the box does not mean shooting birds. Do not harm birds like Kingsley would.
Don't listen to Bell.
Listen to birds. Todd and Mike, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, guys.
Hope you guys had a blast. So I know you guys are usually talking Destiny a lot, and we haven't talked Destiny in a while, and I just wanted to see your thoughts on the state of the game and all that currently. I know there's a lot of changes that were happening, so I appreciate you guys for coming out and talking to us about that.
Yeah,
it's just nice hanging out, just chilling, and not having to worry about running a podcast. It's so nice to be able to do that.
I do that on every weekend Tuesdays. I just let it flow. I'm just the guy behind the scenes.
I do that every show. It's great.
Greg's in charge every week,
and I can. When Todd's talking for like 60 minutes, I can just put my head on the desk and just rest like this.
Yeah, Maximo said, I had to make sure my podcast wasn't on 1.5. I said, Todd was talking fast. I was like, well, there was so much information to get through. I wanted to get it out so we can, anyway.
I will admit, though, I keep an eye on you guys, sir. And as far as like when I see the numbers dwindling in like Destiny on the charts, I'm like,
still getting
there must be like other people, like other communities that are just dissolving.
It is. A lot of it is.
And you guys are getting them, which is good. Yeah. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you guys having that constant flow. It's like a new person every other day, it seems like, if not two.
Yeah, well, we lose people too who just say, I don't want to play Destiny anymore. I'm out. And but I think we got 4 new members today. I mean, it ebbs and flows, man. I mean, we hover around the 1250 mark, I think, right now. It's probably been that way for like the last month. But it's great, man. Tons of people in our community are awesome. They like helping and sherping other people, and we do raid runs and we do Crucible nights and a lot of good stuff, man. It's just good seeing it happen. I love seeing people join groups and play games. That's what I built it for people just to get together and play Destiny, or whatever they want to play. I don't care. So thanks you, Rich, for the invite, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Guys.
Anytime. We're always looking for people to come hang out with us, just to bullshit. So
Yep.
And it wasn't for you guys, essentially, we wouldn't exist. So
exactly.
No, I will admit that Ty, without you, there's no way in hell this podcast is up and running.
Exactly.
Nah, you guys would have figured it out.
We never would. None of us would have met each other.
Realistically, it is because of GDC.
Yeah,
like 100%.
I appreciate the kind words, guys, but I you guys, it's all you guys, man.
He's too humble to take a compliment. It's okay.
I'm not good with compliments. I don't know why.
Even at the early beginning too, like Kingsley was there as a sounding board. I can reach out to him and ask for help and things. And it wasn't for you two guys, we wouldn't be at almost 100 episodes. So I mean,
I remember day 2 of GDC, I was picking on Rodimus, and here I am still doing it years later.
You guys had some spicy conversation. I tell you.
And we still have spicy conversation.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
it hasn't stopped
Oh,
the
yeah.
spiciness.
Kingsley was a very good addition to the show. I'm glad he said yes and decides to be on camera every week doing a live show. So it's an experience, man. That's for sure. It's a commitment. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna get sprayed through the door, buddy. No, thank you. Sorry, dog picked up a scent on a skunk. I'm
I thought
like,
you were
no,
talking
we're not
about
getting
Kingsley. I
sprayed
was
through the
like,
door. No,
Yeah.
There's the door, Kingsley.
but once again, thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks, guys.
Bell, why don't you take us out?
And that's it, everyone. Episode 77. So in 1977, a movie came out named Airport 77, a very infamous disaster film that no one has heard of, just like this show. Thank you, Toddthegator and Kingsley, for joining us. Thanks for listening to DPS, and have a good one.
And I was born in 87.
Mother.
There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on my virtual camera. Let me fix that real quick. I use OBS.
There we
usually I got the
go.
Virtual cam on. Video.
Bell, you still out there?
What?
There we go. I should be.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure. The
I mean,
box
yeah,
picked you
I'm
up.
in the
So-
woods, bruh.
You're in the
I'm out
woods,
here.
sniping.
Into the woods.
No, I put down Battlefield for this, so it's okay.
Well, which Battlefield do you play?
I'm 2042. I'm trying to get warmed back up for this weekend. So
I'm
See-
gonna play it. Yeah.
Is 2042 warming up or going back to like Battlefield 4 warming up for the new Battlefield? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
that-
if I had Battlefield 4, I would go and play that right now.
it's
Yeah.
on
it's
Game
on-
Pass.
It's on Game Pass.
Greatest Battlefield game ever.
Oh, is it with EA Play, right?
Yeah.
I need to try
If
that
you-
again because my EA Play thing was really messed up because of some like account indifference or something, and it kept telling me to reset my password like 15 times over, and so it was like I couldn't do anything off EA. I was like, wow, because I bought Battlefield 2042 on Steam, so I play that through there.
Well, if you do get back up, it's all the Battlefield games are. I think they're all on there.
I think all of them are on there. Yeah.
I used to live in Battlefield World. It's a great place to live too.
I love Battlefield.
It's a fantastic game.
Way over
The
Call of Duty. Battlefield.
Best moments of my life. We were in Battlefield. I mean, we used to have a group of guys all the same age that would game every night. God, good times, man. That's where I got my Gator tag, GATR. Everyone kept calling me Gator. I was Instigator, and then they just kept calling me Gator. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to change it to Gator.
You got to
Be
run
done
at
with
that point.
And of course, GATOR. Everybody has that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gator don't play no shit.
That's right.
These bitches always pay.
These bitches always pay.
Something like that. Something like that.
Oh man, love that movie.
Oh my god.
Want to do a desktop? Let's do a desktop.
Desktop. Peacock, you gotta let me fly.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's see. Got that up. That is
Just like
up.
the show, aim for the bushes.
Splatter right on the sidewalk.
Right on the sidewalk.
Okay. I am.
On one of them. Are you ready?
Kingsley.
I'm ready
I'm
when you
ready.
are.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I've already
3,
said I was-
2, 1.